you just being considerate?
I'm out, bro. You know.
No, it's still showing.
No.
Are you throwing a shot or are you trying to help me out because I'm on here? No, because I'm like
these lights a little hot, though.
So that's why
you putting the glare on the screen.
Oh no.
Trying to look out.
So I gotta deal. You know, our last cameraman wasn't as talkative. Yeah.
Neat Nicole likes to boast. Aunt Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. Cues the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating reality shows and this kids be the most. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. Podcast going ham.
Hello and welcome to I'll Be Damn. It's your girl Miss Neat Nicole, and with me I have
And Jordan.
Jay Lucas.
Sir Charles.
D.
Dex.
and tonight we are going to be talking about black-owned businesses. We are sponsored tonight by Sweet Beats Vodka and Rev Sups, owned by this man right here. We'll talk about that later. Also tonight, controversial subjects. We have shots. Shots are if you say something stupid or if people don't agree with what you're saying. Then you will hear the hell no button, and then you have to take a shot.
By the way, guys, make sure to subscribe at the bottom. Hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, we really don't give a damn. But please let us know what you think about it because we will respond anytime, okay? We want to jump into this. My boy Jay Luke. How you doing, fam?
Good, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, fam. Please tell us about this actually great supplement product you got up here, man.
Yes, for sure. So, Rev Sups, I'm essentially an ambassador, and my homeboy Tyrone Favory owns the company. It's a black-owned supplement company, premium quality, whey protein, pre-workouts, branched-chain amino acids, and essentially it's everything to fuel your needs before, during, and after your workout.
Okay, well, excuse the hell out of me. I was up there trying to get what he was saying. He had a couple words I didn't know. I was like, okay. This one right here, I know the Unbreakable. That's like the BCAA is pretty much like amino acids or what?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm a registered dietitian and exercise physiologist. So you know, food first, of course.
Right.
But when it comes to hydration, reducing what's called central fatigue, which is a feeling that your body doesn't have the energy to work out, that's where I like to recommend branched chain amino acids, especially the Unbreakable branched chain amino acids. Essentially, it helps with recovery. It gives you the main amino acids that your muscles use during the workout.
Right. Well, quick question on that. We got alcohol here, actually sponsored by Sweet Beat. So if you mess around and drink too much, get hungover, is this good to take in the morning next day?
Definitely,
Can't do that?
definitely, without a doubt. When you're drinking, you know, you're going to be losing some nutrients, B vitamins as an example. And when drinking Unbreakable BCAAs or some of our other supplements that we can get into, you wake up in the morning as an example and you have Level Up. Get into the gym. That's going to replenish some of your B vitamins, especially like your folic acid is one you should be thinking of, as well as B12. And the BCAAs, since it tastes great, you can add it to your water. It's going to just help with your replenishment, your hydration.
Got you. Now, I've actually tried these supplements. The only one I haven't tried is the Muscle Up. I probably need to get on that real quick, but I ain't tried the Muscle Up yet. That little beach muscle, that is, you know, ain't no performance in these right now.
Wait, what does that look like?
Yeah.
What
Wait, whoa!
There you go.
Whoa!
trying to put on for the camera.
Before, after.
You had those same
Oh,
muscles
no,
since you
sir.
were 7 years old.
I have.
You had those same muscles since you were 7. That's what I'm saying. I ain't been
We
over.
gotta get a picture of you going like this and then after.
Because that was going to be my next question. Are you living proof that it works?
Hey man, I'm taking it every day. I've been doing this like my whole life. When you say he been doing,
Like, have you put up that? Hey, did you put that light up there? and that disco ball, so it reflects off the disco ball.
Hey, I've been doing it all my life, yo. What's funny is like people would come to my crib like when I was like 12, 13, and I'd be like, yo, you want a protein shake? Like to my friends.
When you were 12, 13 years old,
Where
you
did
think
that
about
come from?
protein
Yes,
shake?
man.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, how did
Your
you-
parents?
Nah, it was like I was
Think about that.
I was an
Think
athlete.
about playing basketball.
You know what I
or
mean?
something.
So
You
yeah,
throw a tackle or no?
I worked out my whole
Get a
life.
Gatorade
and
into
I just
zero.
wanted to figure out how can I be the best performer I could be, and I was
So
like,
you-
work out,
Milkshake.
eat good, take supplements.
So you were like that kid, what's that kid's name when he's like, strength, no weakness. We've been thinking about working out since he was 5. So you was that kid growing up before he got
Yo, I'm
famous.
telling you, bro, I was like the master of all
Can
trades.
you imagine your friend talking about, y'all get in from playing, and it's like, hey, bro, what y'all want to drink? Y'all want some Kool-Aid? He talking about y'all want a protein shake? What is that? No, you got some Welch's or
Yeah,
something? Like,
That's the sound we would have got right there. You had
Protein shake.
I'm a kid.
crying.
bro, you
Want a
better open
protein
up the
shake?
Kool-Aid jammers and let's get the going.
The jungle juice
The
must be
high
like.
C pouch.
Man, I would ride my bike.
Son.
I would ride my bike to the GNC store when I was like 12.
Oh my god.
Nah, see, no. See,
They lost
I
me.
ain't
I'm
gonna
done.
get
I'm done.
Yo, I would be like, yo,
Nah.
I be trying to figure out how can I get bigger, faster, stronger, yo. The
At
dude
12
used to
years
be
old.
like,
That's amazing.
That's well.
That's
I
actually
swear
really
to
Well?
God. Yo, you can
That's
go
really
call any of my friends back in CT and they would tell you that. Like, the dude that worked at the store, he was like, yo, just eat tuna, yo. And I was like, all right, bet.
Facts.
Growing up, who put you on that mindset to be thinking about that at 12 years old?
Yo, it was just natural, bro. I was in so many sports. I played baseball, football, basketball, ran track.
Year round.
And I don't know, I was just looking for information. And,
Yeah.
like, reading the box of the cereal. Like,
You had a lot of questions as a kid, didn't you?
He said,
that's
read the
what-
box at the
yeah.
cereal.
I was looking at the box of
That
cereal.
boy said,
like,
hold
what's
up,
this?
nigga. This your corn
Corn syrup, what is
syrup.
that? Fructose corn syrup, what is
That's
that?
amazing, though. That's
It's
really
crazy. Even on cereal, did you know that they actually have stuff in cereal that we clean our furniture with?
good. Yeah.
Believe it.
That was crazy. So that's another thing that's really big on what you're doing. You make sure that people's diet is correct because we eat so bad. Usually things like cancer and things of that nature, most of it coming from the foods that we put in our body. So like, do you have a recommendation on like your morning? People always forget that morning breakfast. I'm bad with it just because time. You get up and you're moving, you're going. What would you recommend in the morning for most people to eat?
No doubt. So the first thing is we have that philosophy that you have to eat breakfast in the morning.
Right.
It can be a good thing, especially for athletes, because you want to fuel. And for an athlete, you want to make sure you have carbohydrates like oatmeal, fruit, and balance it with protein, like maybe eggs if you like animal proteins. But for someone that's like not as active, if you're not hungry, you don't have to eat breakfast. You know what I mean? You could fast, wait till lunch. But for those who are diabetic, they want to try to have a balanced diet, which would likely be a small serving of carbs, say half a cup of oatmeal, have like say 2 to 3 eggs, and include vegetables. That's where a majority of Americans are deficient. We don't eat enough vegetables in our diet. So
with the vegetable thing, vegetables done got good. I don't know what the hell they doing, but the seasoning they be putting on this joint, I'm telling like my wife be making some squash, shit bang. It's fire. But like, is what we're putting on the seasoning stuff that we're doing, is that like pretty much masking or messing it up? Like far as eating like that, can we eat the vegetables with all the extra goodies on it? Is that okay?
I would recommend, however you can get the vegetables in, go for it. Because there's no other food source in the world that's going to be beneficial for you for the prevention of disease. The research shows the more fruits and vegetables you eat, the less your risk for disease.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even if you put a little salt on it, butter, etc., it's going to be more calories, but at least you're getting the fiber from it for your digestive.
Right. So it's not empty calories. Gotcha.
What about supplements that say you have all these greens in this one scoop of
Like the
supplement?
smoothies.
Yeah.
and
Sure.
stuff.
That's going to give you some benefits, some vitamins and minerals, but it can never outweigh the benefit of actual whole fruits or vegetables. Like, for example, if you eat, a bowl of broccoli and then like take this blenderized drink, the drink again is going to give you some vitamins and minerals, but the benefit of the broccoli is you're going to get water, you're going to get tons of fiber, which is going to keep you full. And when you're talking about weight loss, weight maintenance, that's where the benefit's going to come in.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm always been confused as far as like supplements, like supplements on top of all your best. Like, is it too much? Can you ever have too much of that? Like, can you? I said too much of anything is supposed to be bad for you. So if I put too many BCAAs in is that bad for you, or too much. Creatine for sure can be.
I'm an advocate for creatine.
Yeah, you love that, but your body automatically needs creatine. Right.
I'm an advocate for creatine. Look at these, a nigga can't fucking turn like that. Feel me?
Yeah.
He's an advocate for creatine.
Hey, he know he on his shit, right? We were always in Miami. He was the only motherfucker out there with his shirt off.
Yo, he couldn't wait for Muscle Beach.
Yeah, I would
He couldn't wait.
Bro, that was the thing. He was like, man, we gonna hit the Muscle Beach.
We gonna hit Muscle Beach.
Hold up. Everybody lifting weights, he lifting logs and shit. Like wait a
He
minute,
remind me
bro.
of Terry Crews on My Wife and Kids in G.
Right. Chest is popping.
Daryl. Your turn. That's one.
But it's funny because like I remember when I first met you. You showed me some restaurant. You was talking about, man, I went and ate it. It was banging. It was cool. So they showed me the plate. I'm like, what the hell is that?
When this dude said, hey, bro, you want to go get something to eat? I always decline because you know you not going to go nowhere.
It was like some egg whites with like, I don't know, some shrubbery and shit. I was like, what is this? I'm not eating that.
You have kids?
Nah, no
Yeah, they're
kidding.
going to hate you when you do. Because they're not going to eat nothing.
Eat your
that you
beats,
want.
nigga.
Eat your beats.
Oh my God.
Now, if I did have kids though, I actually have experience working with women, infant, and children. And I would never force them, man. I would just give them a variety. That's the key, like making things available, like fruits, vegetables, all that.
Choose what they want.
Yeah, never force it. Just let them choose that autonomy. You know what I mean?
What about this, man? I always wanted to just really put this on blast. Remember we was growing up in the 4 fruit groups we had growing up? Why was dairy one of them? Because that is the worst thing to be putting in your body.
Right.
And that was one of the major food groups that they made as a kid for us to do. Like
I didn't like milk.
Milk.
I didn't understand why
It's
people
for
drink milk
cows.
just by itself. If it ain't got no cereal particles in it, I'm not drinking it. But somebody like, hey, you want some milk?
No.
Nasty milk just by itself?
Yeah, bro, we be forgetting that milk is for baby cows.
That's true.
Not humans. Like we
But even for
drinking.
babies, period.
Yeah,
like,
that's why breast milk is the best for a
Exactly.
kid because it's coming from the mother.
Yeah.
We literally be on here drinking 2% milk like it's water.
It is water. It's supposed to be water.
Like, but from a cow titty. I don't want nothing from a cow
Have you
titty.
seen milk, 2% milk compared to vitamin D milk and how light they look?
So, almond milk. Is that a real?
That is
Yeah, I like almond
delicious.
milk.
I love
That
almond
is
milk.
delicious.
But question, I know something is off with almond milk.
Because it's processed too.
Because how in the hell you get almonds liquefied that much?
Yeah, they soak it. You know what I mean? Boil it. I don't know the real process, but I can tell you from a nutritional value perspective, almond milk doesn't match up to regular milk. You know what I'm saying? There's more protein in dairy milk. Obviously, if you need to build up a 500-pound cow, it's got to have protein in it and other vitamins and minerals. And we should also be mindful. Milk has played a big role in our development over time. Is it the best thing for us? No. Mother's breast milk is the best thing for a baby.
Big role in
You know what I mean?
cancer too.
Yeah. And it's all about balance, moderation, you know what I'm saying? There's things like yogurt that you can eat if you can tolerate it, that has probiotics in it, that can help support digestive health, etc. So I think it's all about balance. And also evaluating how much fruits and vegetables are in your daily intake.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That counters a lot of stuff, like grilling. If you just eat grilled meat, that's not good as well. But if you eat fruits with it, it actually counteracts the negative effects.
So pretty much your body like a machine. If you put the right stuff in your body, it'll keep it. The bad stuff, we dispose of it. So we can kind of help our diet if we eat bad, but we're still working out eating vegetables and fruits right there. It still helps.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, I want to switch it up a little bit though. So being a black-owned business, having the nutrition company, having the supplements, how is that, or have you seen a difference compared to your clientele? Like, do you get a little of everything? Do you get mainly black people?
Well, with the revolutionary supplements, it was named for a specific intention. Essentially, what the CEO was striving for was to create a paradigm shift in the thinking behind supplementation, diet, exercise for the minority community, for the urban community, right?
Right.
And we essentially want people to recognize how they can incorporate these types of things for their workout, for their diet, for their recovery, so that they are striving for more longevity. You know what I mean? And another factor is the owner of the company wants to use the same type of marketing that we've been accustomed to for other things like alcohol, soda, chips. We see the same marketing approach, but those are things that are not very rich from a nutritional perspective, right? So we want to use the culture in a positive way, using hip hop, Latin music, etc., to motivate people and help them recognize that taking supplements can be incorporated into your diet and exercise routine, and it can support your health.
Right, cause that's good shit, bro. And I've noticed that Rev supplements they push a lot of hip hop, pushing in the sports. Actually, it was just on the ring at the boxing at the fight in Vegas. What was the fight again? With Douglas.
I think, it was Gerald is his first name, but it was FITE. I think there's an app called Fight, and Rev Subs was able to get a partnership with them for that event. And they were able to get their logo on there. But that's another area that's kind of untapped for supplements.
Right.
Getting into those non-traditional spaces where you don't see supplements as regularly. Like even in the NBA, you might see like Gatorade or something.
Yeah. And now they gotta take the actual the label off now when they even drinking it on the sideline.
Yeah.
It's actually that's why you see so many labels. It's clear. You have to take it off now.
Facts. So yeah, I mean, looking at the boxing industry, that could be an area where they need this type of stuff. Energy, you know what I'm saying? Focus, concentration, recovery, you know what I'm saying? Muscle building with protein shakes, etc.
Yeah. So, quick question before we jump to the next subject, where can we get this? Where can we tell them to get this?
RevSups.com, RevSups.com, Walmart.com, Amazon.com. And hopefully we'll get into corner stores in the future.
That'd be lit. What about any GNCs, anything like that?
Not quite yet. Those are kind of more saturated markets.
You telling me if I drink this, I'm gonna look like you? So you telling me if I drink this, I'm gonna look like you?
You gotta work out too, but there's still other functions.
Because the way you hyping this up, I don't have to do nothing but drink.
Right.
The way you make it seem, workout ain't even a factor. All I gotta do is go. And
level up. Level up.
I mean, I'm
motivation and help you in your working out.
The crazy, this one is this right here. Is this one? Yeah, the Andy Up, the pre-workout. This right here is fire. I've had it.
Does it make you itch though?
Yeah.
No. See, the itch.
No, it don't.
I hate pre-workout. That makes me
Give me this much.
Beta-alanine is what you're referring to.
Bro, I remember I had like some pre-workout. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't know if I can do it. I'm not gonna say the name. But I was like Muhammad Ali with the torch, bro. I was like this.
It makes me so jittery.
No, this will not do this to you. It's gonna be a stable amount of caffeine.
Thank God.
And that's why we have the Level Up, which essentially it sustains your energy and it doesn't just hit your central nervous system where you're like jittery and you can't focus.
What's the best way to mix it? Because in Miami, they mixed this so good. Me and my boy Philly, we thought it was actual drinks. We was just knocking the hoes back.
No.
Next thing you know, we wired up. We in Miami.
You thought.
We like, why are we so hyped? We don't know why. We just kept. It was in little cups like this. It was so good. We was like, damn. We took another one. We was like, damn. So we talking. We done hit two more. We looked up. One of his guys was like, bro, y'all drank the whole road. It's like, damn.
It's like edibles.
Bro, and next thing you know, we were hot and sweating. We walked outside.
He was like, y'all wanna hit Muscle Beach?
Bro, I'm telling you, first time ever. Do you remember when I got on the little pull-up thing? Yeah. Never in life I'm like gonna go work out where someone don't tell me. Now I'm in this motherfucker, and the girls looking, I'm like, yeah. I'm just hyped for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So it works. I put it like that for sure. This works, but I want to know, how did y'all mix them?
Yeah, it's
because I don't mix it taste that good. Y'all did something to where that little cup has so much flavor and power in it. I loved it. This one right here was not the best tasting. It worked. That wasn't my best flavor. These two, flavor, I'm messing with them.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, it's all about how much water you mix with it. Some people, they might want it to hit their system faster, so they might mix it with just like 8 ounces of water. I don't recommend that per se, but to really enjoy it, I like mixing it with 20 ounces of water for every 1 to 2 scoops. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So
take a little bit over a bottle, then.
Yeah, like literally. I mean, they have the Rev Subs shaker bottles you can get, and you can use this to measure out the product. Put water to the top, and then just add 1 scoop of product, and sip on it on your way to the gym right out, and you're good.
Man, what? I appreciate all the love, and I appreciate y'all and you informing us on this because it's needed, especially in the black community. 'Cause we bad at this stuff. We just go to the gym and do some workouts. Don't know why we're doing them.
I know what I'm doing.
You like him?
No, just to look sexy. Like it's just my sex vibe, bro.
Okay,
I
let me see your before.
I don't go with a I'm not an athlete anymore. This is for
Beach muscles.
right.
Just to look good.
Just to,
I'm with you. I'm
You know what I'm saying, bro? Just so I can walk outside
You got the
and I'm like,
performance.
I'm here.
We beach.
Yeah.
I just
So
want
like,
to go
bro,
and
you
beach
don't have
and
to
look
work
good.
out no more. You
I wanna
won.
look good.
You won. You beat everybody.
I want a little more.
I'm going
I
for
want a little more
fitness
beach.
performance.
I'm beach.
I want a little more beach.
I don't need no performance no more. Except somewhere else. I don't need it.
I just wanted to wait
I don't
because
need-
no, females look at you like like what I've experienced. Females look at you like, oh, that dude's scrawny, whatever. When you take off the shirt, that's the effect that I want.
Right.
You look like this on the outside, but when I take it off, it's like,
Right.
oh, he working with something.
Yeah,
all right,
you
that's the
want
only
that.
reason why I work out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm going. When I go back to Miami, I ain't gonna have. I'm speedos.
Right.
Yo,
No,
I'm letting it go.
I love working out for
No, don't
health.
let it go.
I'm letting it go.
I'm on his ass.
He's gonna polish like the bottles.
I don't care, I'm posing.
Backwards.
I'm
gonna
on
get my-
your ass
I'm
if you
gonna
ever
rev
walk
something
around
up.
the beach with some speedo.
Well, you gonna be on my ass. I'm no homo.
Oh.
They gonna be looking at you out
Hey,
there.
don't they know? Hey, on the beach out there, they be like the
That's
old
the life
women with the
bitch.
raisin titties be like looking all that crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be
I
on
can't
it.
wait till that hair because I'm like,
I'm finna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everything, bro. 'Cause we need this. Make sure you guys go check it out. Revolutionary Supplements. Where can you get it once again? Tell them again.
Websubs.com, Walmart.com, Amazon.com, and coming to retail stores near you.
Perfect, man. We're gonna actually have this underneath too. You guys can check it out. It'll be at the bottom. We go to the next black-owned business owner, man. My boy D Mace. What's up, man?
What up, man?
What's up? Tell us about your business, bro.
We located in Virginia, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. We do power washing, landscaping, trees, concrete patios, but the main things we do is power washing and trees. That's the main things we do.
Oh, okay.
So we're in the Virginia area now, and we're trying to expand to Charlotte, North Carolina eventually as well.
Okay, you gonna bring it to Dallas? What's up?
We need you.
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
I know the
Depends.
power washing on because of the siding and stuff is different out here because it's
Yeah.
brick.
Yes.
You got to
Yeah, it's a lot of stucco. It's not really too many, vinyl siding.
Yeah,
houses
the
and
vinyl
everything.
siding.
So,
You got to go.
I'm trying
Dallas.
to do easy, quick money. I'm not trying to work too hard, and get all about to mess up somebody's house and stuff. I ain't got time for it.
Okay, you want to quick and move on
Up
out.
there, spray it on. About 5 seconds.
Restaurants, right?
Yeah, but you gotta wait 30 days for your money. I like my money right then and there. And they don't have to really pay that much.
The trees though, that's a big business everywhere pretty much. You know?
Yeah, it's real good
In
up there.
this area per se, it's not as banging unless you HOAs and all that good stuff. Tree trims.
Yeah.
But if you go like more like Hollyville area, a bunch of trees.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got of course Dallas, DeSoto, Duncanville.
Right.
That's cool. They got, at Cedar Hill, you from Cedar Hill, they got y'all treed out there, right?
Yeah, we treat us.
Make sure y'all treat
Bro, our logo is a tree.
Hey,
With a hill and a tree on top of it. Yeah, gang, treed up right there.
Treed
up.
You can bring it to Cedar Hill, you know what I'm saying? But what is the main focus like as far as the money part of it? Like how do you guys gain like revenue from that?
Pretty much we go out to the house and we pretty much see how many trees like they want, and how tall it is. We gotta climb it, if we gotta rope it, how long it's gonna take, how many guys we need. It really just depends, honestly. And the taller the tree and closer to the house it gets, then that's pretty much where a lot of the money comes in. I mean, anytime you gotta climb a tree or rope a tree,
it's more money than.
Yeah, so I rather take a tree out than prune a tree.
So do y'all have to do manually chainsaws or y'all have like a machine?
We got skid steers, we got pole saws, we got chainsaws. Steel are the best chainsaws. I don't care what nobody say. Steel brand, best chainsaw.
What was the first one you said? Because I don't know. I bet nobody here knew what that is.
Pole saw?
Yeah, what's that?
It's pretty much a gas. Yep. Extends all the way out.
Uh-huh.
You can pretty much cut the branches and everything. However,
I knew that one.
It's really for tall people, not for.
I just making sure.
Yeah, it's pretty much for short people.
Man,
not
he
really for tall
lying.
people.
He knew what that was.
Yeah, he like.
I was gonna know. He knew what he was.
He knew. Okay.
Shut up.
I knew it was PHID.
So yeah, you pretty much reach, high places. Really for
Okay,
like.
he know what
Joey
you're
trying
talking about.
to call me out.
Short people. It's really for short people.
Oh, for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because it extends all the way out.
That was a shot. That was a shot at him being short.
I'm just saying. He might get used, but
You act like I'm 5'2". Nigga, calm down.
Basically.
5'9".
You are.
Whoa,
Right?
Thank you.
This is
It
talking
wasn't
about.
me. It wasn't me.
No, I said the same.
everybody
thing.
off the panel.
Everybody else knows because you
can't-
grow.
I think it's
Oh,
over.
I'm be.
Yeah.
Y'all see why Mom was on his ass?
Back to the business.
Back to the business. My bad. My
Okay, let me
bad.
ask, how long have you been in business?
9 years, going on 10 years.
And how do you market? Are you more of a...
We're on Angie's Leads, Home Advisor. We're in flyers. We got a website. We're pretty much everywhere.
What's the
We're
website?
on Yelp.
Where can we find it?
Dexter's with the S, allinone.com.
Okay, nice. You know what's crazy about just thinking about this? The two major businesses that we're talking about right now, you don't see black owned on this. You don't see a black owned supplement company, or I don't see black owned construction with trees and vinyl siding, and you don't see that.
Yeah.
Now you can imagine the faces that we get when we go to people's houses.
Right.
They be like, "Why is that black person get out the truck?" Like, and they be like literally stereotyping you.
Yeah.
But until we do the job, they be like, "Oh my God, you did so great." I'm like, "Yeah, well, yeah, you
Right.
already doubted me from the beginning."
Right.
You know, so I mean, just because I'm certain color doesn't mean I can't do
And
that.
like, I'll feel you that from construction, man, going to do roofing and things of that nature. But me going out being black, the first thing they thinking I'm a salesman when I walk up to the house, instead of the owner. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So I feel you on that. You get the side.
So supposedly we're supposed to be mobile car detailing. That's what black people do. Car detailing. We don't cut trees. We don't power wash.
Right.
We just supposed to wash cars.
They just
Right.
tell you
We
what
wash
you
cars.
can.
So
We
say
put
your
little tires
ethnicity doesn't do
shine.
this.
Right.
You
That's what
Negroes
we're
don't
supposed
do
to
that.
And we definitely ain't supposed to own nothing.
Of course.
I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason. That's another reason why we're doing this, and this is going to happen periodically through each show. We're going to be pretty much marketing for black-owned businesses because it's something that needs to happen, and we don't show enough love for each other. We're always trying to pull each other down instead of push each other up. So this is going to happen a lot, and we're going to make sure that we keep putting you guys' businesses on our pages to make sure that it gets as much pushed by us as possible. Well, all we can do is what we can. It's free to help with each other. It don't take any money to the like button. It don't take any money to subscribe. It don't take any money to tell somebody else what someone else does. So I want to make sure that we always do that on this show is what we're always going to push for. And I appreciate you guys coming on. We're actually got to jump to another topic here. It's going to be the death of Mr. Kevin Samuels. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be back. I'll be damned.
Welcome back to I'll Be Damned, y'all. So we are coming back from commercial, and we are about to talk another topic, and that is the passing of Mr. Kevin Samuels. And before we get into it, we have a new guest joining the show. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sunny Garrett.
Sunny Garrett. All right. Welcome to the panel. So there's been a lot of controversy going on the death of Kevin Samuels. As you know, I like Kevin Samuels. I feel like he did what he was supposed to do while he was down here. So the passing of Kevin wasn't, I wasn't crying or nothing like that, but it's just like, it was a shock. It was a shock. Like, God
For
damn.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And when stuff like that happens, it just made me think about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. So, but we have a lot of people, especially women, that feel some type of way about Kevin Samuels when he was alive and now when he is dead. So, it's on you guys.
You can go straight. Like, how do you feel about the things that women were saying negatively about this man?
So I don't agree with that because I think you should be respectful for anybody's death.
They were celebrating this man's death.
That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that part. Like, that's doing too much.
So you wouldn't, but I know you got a feeling about
I got a
Kevin.
feeling about him, but about his death, I felt like, oh shoot, like
So
how
what-
he was saying, like life is short, like that's pretty messed up. He was pretty young, so
Yeah. Even though we'll get to that part. I don't think he died from natural causes, but we'll go.
that's a different.
That's a different story. I don't even know if I want to get into that.
that police report wasn't right.
Facts.
It looked like that was more of a killing than
And I didn't-
I could.
I didn't even go that far into it. I thought he just,
No.
but what was told, he died from cardiac arrest,
Yeah.
for people that don't know. And,
How
and
she called it in and all that.
Exactly,
Everything
and
happened.
Somebody saw it, and then his family didn't even see it.
Yeah,
his media saw it first.
someone right. It was like,
some
Very
wasn't right.
shady.
So,
and then the chick he died with. Did you see her?
No.
I heard she was a white woman.
But did you see her?
I did not see her.
Totally opposite what this man have ever dated. Like, it looked like that ain't his style.
First of all,
That-
Well, hence probably why he didn't put her on camera.
But I'm like,
Like-
and he was hated by so many people.
rightfully so.
No.
Yes.
Why? Because he was keeping it 100.
No,
All
there
right.
was some things he said that
Delivery was bad.
Yeah,
The delivery he
Delivery was
didn't have
bad.
to do, and he definitely is like has a whole hatred of black women for some reason.
Whoa.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
Lying to say
that.
hatred.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Hatred or real?
I'm not going
No,
with that.
I will say some of the points he made
Mhm.
were facts because a lot of women have a diluted sense of what they either think about themselves or how they want to approach a man. Like dating in general, there's things that women need to get it together because they're single and something's going on. They coming to him obviously for a reason. I agree
Clout.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that too.
Trolling.
But as far as his delivery towards black women, yes, I'm
Can
going
you
to
give
say
us
he
an
has.
example
I
of
was just
delivery?
about to
Is there
say
is there
that.
a specific delivery that you did not like that sticks in your brain?
We have an audience member.
Go ahead.
She's deflecting.
No, I can't.
Go
So
ahead.
one of my friends did an interview with him, the one-on-one interview where you
Oh
call
no!
in,
Oh,
you
no.
talk to him. I don't remember. I think it was an hour long.
Uh-huh.
So he basically has you send him headshots, your resume,
Uh-huh.
and I think income,
Uh-huh.
and then he basically tore her down.
Oh, time out. So so this was in a consulting type
Yes.
thing. So
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he doesn't do that on his regular
No.
YouTube.
So
So
she
she actually
paid-
got from
She
consults.
paid to
Okay,
have
gotcha.
this consultation.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And what did he say to where he tore her down?
He basically insulted her looks.
Yes.
And she's a gorgeous woman. Told her she needed to lose weight and she was not fat. Like,
Hold on, how about
Good.
you
And see,
send me the
we
picture
can't
of what
see
she is
her.
and I'll make you judge.
That's the thing. See, you're biased
That's
right now.
silly. No, but
back in the
even
day though.
but
This
even
was
with
years ago.
Okay.
But see, hold on. Okay, listen. You're biased right because one, that's your friend.
No.
That's your friend. No, but listen to me.
She is.
That's your friend. So
Yes.
you're gonna defend your friend at all.
how is
Even
that
if she's
helping?
No, but
ugly.
him?
listen. Even though you think she's not overweight, other people might. Because you think she looks gorgeous, other people might not think
So
so.
how does that help you with the
Hold on, do
relationship
you have-
consulting? Like, why does my weight have to deal with me?
Because you're trying to attract a man. You're trying to attract a
Let
man.
me ask this. Is a man more concerned about what a woman looks like or the number that she weighs?
Both.
No,
Because your weight has to do with your
me,
looks.
it's both.
I don't care about the
I'm
number.
overweight right now.
I don't care
but
about the
it looks
number.
fine.
I'm looks first though. Like I got
Yeah.
that. I got that.
So
Trust
the
me.
number don't matter. Like if you're 140 pounds but you look like you're 120, then we good.
Okay.
Exactly.
So that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying.
No.
She
That's what
was
she's
not
saying.
overweight at all. Like athletic. Like looks damn good. Okay? He said, so she has her doctorate. He was like, he was basically saying you go in telling people you have your doctorate. She didn't mention her doctorate once. It was at the top
Do you
of her resume.
you have this episode? Do you have this?
I need to see
No.
this.
Do you know what
I want
episode
to
it
see
was?
this.
No, it's not. It's not going to be an
Oh,
episode
okay.
because it was a private consultation.
Consultation.
So you can call, you can hit him up.
The bad part of
No, but that's when that's
for
when
his
people.
opinion.
Okay,
Yeah,
He
she paid
can
for that.
give
He's
her.
not going to
He
view
can
that.
give her his opinion.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
for it.
wrong for giving his opinion.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Okay.
That's
That's
fine.
his opinion.
Because-
She
But
doesn't
how
have to
does-
let that make her who
Can we
she is.
get an example of what we can see? Does anybody have an example of what
I'm
they
trying
don't
to think
like?
of the episode that I've
Any
seen.
episode you go on, he's gonna
Because-
degrade a woman
Okay, let's
over
talk.
certain
Let's talk about.
age.
Let's
He's
talk
gonna
about the
talk
average.
about
Let's
that.
talk about the video that made him famous.
The average
at
one.
best video.
That's what we
Now, when that
Okay.
video first came out, it was sound bites at first.
It was
All you
clips.
heard was him saying,
Yes.
"You're average looking at best.
Yes.
You're this, you're that." So it seemed like from the outside looking in that he was tearing her down. Okay, but then but me, I had to learn. I need to watch the whole video.
Yeah.
Because there was stuff
Yes.
way before this leading up to that moment. Because that's what people like to do. That's what the media likes to do. You take a
Yeah.
sound bite, you take a sound clip,
To hype it up.
and then to hype it up to make it seem like, oh, this dude is wrong. But it's like, no, watch the whole video.
Right.
So in watching that whole video, she's talking about she wants to date a high value man.
Yes.
And Kevin is an advocate of the average man. What's wrong with the average guy? What's wrong with a man making 40 to 50,000? Even though he's not rich, he's not wealthy, a 40 to 50,000 can still afford a house. He still can take care of his bills. He still can support a family.
Not
So-
now.
Yeah.
What?
Chill out.
I said then, but 40, 50,000.
Oh, I mean, well, because of
You doing like this right now.
Okay, well, but I'm just saying. But he's just saying on average, that's what
Yeah.
the man actually
Right.
makes.
Yeah.
Average guy, 40, and we'll go 40
That's
to
the average
60,000.
American.
That's the
Yeah.
average
Yeah.
American.
What is a high value man? What were those criteria?
You say what?
What's
What
a
is
high
that?
value man?
A man that makes six figures.
That's it.
over
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's more components, but I'm not finna go into all that.
What were they?
For him, it's
But for him,
what makes
a man,
high value. He
what
makes
makes a man
certain
high?
amount of money. He
Six
makes
figures,
over
having
six
one of
figures.
them. Who you associate yourself with? If you associate yourself with other six-figure guys, how you take care of your duties, your responsibility. You know, as a high value man, that basically is the gist of a high value guy. But a lot of women saying they want this high value man, and they don't want to deal with the average guy. And it's like, and he's trying to let you know, you're competing for the man that every woman wants, and there's only 1% of that man that's out there, because y'all outnumber us. So for every woman that has this delusion that they're going to get this high value guy, it's impossible. So what's wrong with these average guys that are making 40 to 60,000? What's wrong with them? Oh, well, they're not on my level. Who says they need to be on your level? They don't need to be on your level. As long as they're taking care of their responsibilities, they're taking care of their kids, they take care of their household.
But see,
They
your
make you.
delivery of this is
But no, but
actually
that's
the thing, though.
But that's what he.
I understand.
but
I
it's-
don't disagree with
But it
everything
started
you
off
said.
like that.
But
She went to a whole nother level, so he went to a whole nother
Right,
level.
so when you say-
he'll tell him, slow down, just
Right.
slow down, because if you want to go there, we can go there. But
Exactly.
you don't
Keep
have to go
going,
there.
and then
You
you-
keep
All the
going.
videos I've seen.
But a lot.
You have to
most of
watch
them,
the YouTube video.
Most
You have
of
to
them do
actually
that.
You have to watch the whole
watch the
video.
videos. Like he always warns them before he goes.
Now, am I going to sit
Every
here and
time.
say, now listen, am I going to sit here and say that everything that he said I completely agree
No.
with? No, I
Okay,
did not.
And that's but
Okay?
I feel the same too.
So-
Everything he says, there's some things I do agree
But
with.
I think a lot of black women are real bitter and in their feelings because they're hitting the nerve when he tells the truth on
Tell
that.
the truth.
It's not even about
No,
that
but
to me.
the
It
response-
is.
yeah,
It is.
For me,
It is.
Reason why I say
It
this,
is.
no, I ain't talking about
No.
you, but I'm talking about majority of the women. Why it is because their response of what they're saying. They be hitting the nerve. See, you it might not bother you, might
That's
not just
what I'm
like it,
saying.
but they be hitting a nerve because they'll talk about something that he described, that they'll give him some information. And he'll tell you why the information makes you what you are.
Yeah.
And you get mad at it. No, you can't
Like,
do that.
like the kids, for instance, the kids was the main thing.
The kids
is a main thing.
age and weight are the biggest.
Are the main thing. Women,
that triggers the women.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Yes, I
main
can
thing,
see that.
if you're one, because you said if you're over 35, it's a wrap for you.
Right.
I'm 40.
Right.
I don't like that. My life is not over.
Right.
You know
But-
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, and I have a child. I'm a single mother.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm not
But
dateable.
the statistics of that mean that you're on the lower end of the totem pole on that, and it's very small chance that you're going to get
for
what
the
you want.
high value guy.
Exactly.
So it's like basically he's telling you in layman's terms, get off your high horse.
That's
Not necessarily you.
Even though you think you deserve
And
this,
that's what I
in
think.
actual
But it's
reality,
factual.
you're
That's
not necessarily
facts.
not going to get that.
We got audience.
Well, hold on. Before we go to him, she had a question
Or not
first.
him.
So let's
I
before
had
her.
a comment
Go ahead.
about the delivery. I think if he actually said it in a way that women could understand it.
Yes.
I feel like I watched it so many times, and he was just so dry and so like cutthroat about it that I think it shuts them down.
Yeah.
I agree.
Telling them in a way that's insulting,
Yes.
and like she said, your life is not over. So for someone to say that your life is over, you're gonna die alone because you think that you deserve this, I think it's no way for you to hear. I think the defense comes into it.
So let me explain. You gotta think about it like this. The delivery is like medicine.
Okay.
Do you like you ever had when you was a kid you had to take medicine? It was like nasty medicine. You never wanted to take it. Would you rather take that medicine bit by bit or all at one time like a shot? To where it's like which one's gonna hurt more if you keep taking
Every
little
person
doses?
is different. Every
No, but I'm
person is
asking though.
different.
But would you rather take little doses or take it all at once and get it over with?
Every person's different. I think that's what she
I would have to say probably take it all at once and get it over.
Okay, now that's what his delivery is. I'm
Okay.
giving you everything all at once, so it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be quick. Instead of me giving you sugarcoating,
Slow
giving you
kill.
dose by dose.
No,
But they-
it's-
what's
it's
been
how-
happening
it's
is
still
women
how
have
you
been
say
sugar-
it.
It always
Because I'll give you an example of how he does
For
it.
sure. For sure.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an
That's the
example.
issue.
I'll give you an example of one of his episodes
Okay.
because it's my favorite one to
Oh,
this day.
Lord.
It was a chick that had 2 kids, and she was like, "I can't find a guy." He was like, "Why is it my problem?" He was like, "Is it because?" She asked the question, "Is it because of my 2 kids?" It's not just.
Okay.
It is. It is because you have 2
Okay.
kids. Because men, I'm not gonna say all men,
But a lot of men necessarily don't go looking for women that have kids.
This is fact.
A lot of women don't go necessarily looking for men
And what is she
that have
saying?
children.
And what is she saying?
She would, because, and when he said that, she was like, she had a hard time taking it in. Because she's thinking that it shouldn't just be about the kids. But in actual reality, it is. We're not looking at your whole personality and being like, oh, you're dope as hell. But when you say you got 2 kids, it's like, you got 2 kids. And if I go with you, I'm gonna be responsible for these 2 kids that aren't mine.
Right.
Our whole mentality changes. So he's speaking for men, but y'all are hearing it as women.
Right.
Instead of tapping into the man mindset.
Alright guys, we are back. We had to move locations because where we was at, it was about to rain, so we had to come inside and finish the conversation. You can thank that to our weather guy over here because he talking about Texas says it's gonna thunderstorm.
Hey,
I don't see no thunderstorm.
You blame this. Okay. Don't you blame me.
So back to the conversation. I'm trying to figure out where we left off at. Who was
We
talking?
left off where she was upset.
She was very upset. She has a lot to say about it. So you know we're gonna let her start it off again.
I don't even know where to
What
start.
talk about what we were just talking about. Name the weight, the cellulite, and we were talking about how it wasn't sexy.
All right.
Cameron 7 was talking about.
So we're talking about how when he came at women for having this very high standard, and you can't have that high standard when you look a certain way. Okay? Now we're speaking as men. Are men going for a woman that weighs over 200 pounds, got rolls for a stomach, and a whole bunch of cellulite and all this type of stuff? No, we are not. As much as you don't like that, because you're like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's all about a woman. I know you didn't say that, but it's all about a woman's personality. That's not reality. We are looks first, personality second.
I know that.
That's true.
I can
Women
agree
are
with
too.
that.
Okay?
Women are too. I can agree
So
with
the
that.
problem is you need to stop having this high standard of the type of guy that you are looking for when you look a certain way.
Okay, that's fine, but there's no need to degrade a woman in that process. That's my problem.
Degrading is being honest. You're speaking what you
He's
look
not
like.
degrading with first of all. Those women are calling in on their own.
They are.
He's not making them call into the show. So if you call in and he could ask you questions, that's on you. Because guess what you could have did? Kept your phone.
Right. If you cannot accept the truth, if you cannot accept the truth, don't call in.
And you pay for this.
I know, but I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with that. My thing is he could have went about it a different way. I think what he was saying is true and could help a lot of people, but he didn't have to say it in those ways where he's literally degrading.
But guess what? He degrades us too.
We
Did you not see the clip where he called a dude a fat fuck?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, exactly. That's where people
He started
lose it.
off
But
with us.
I'll give you an example. He asked to do the same questions he would ask a woman. He said, hey, so what do you do for a living? I'm in between jobs. So you don't have a job, is what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How much do you weigh? I weigh over 200 pounds. Okay, so you a fat fuck. Oh, okay, so you don't have a job and you're fat. How tall are you? Oh, I'm 5'5". He already knows women don't like dudes that are 5'5". So you a fat fuck that is short as hell. You got two things that are working against you right now. And barely no income. So so you need to get up off your ass and you need to change some things about yourself. You can't change your height, so you do need to change the way that you look weight-wise, and you need to get you a job. You need to focus on you before you start worrying about these women that you're not getting. Because that's why you're not getting, because of the way you are right now. He's done that to us.
Okay, so what about the whole thing with rate yourself from 1 to 10? Like it just doesn't
Okay,
make sense.
I'm finna go. I'm finna tell you why he does that. Because it's easy for him to rate the woman. We do it all the time.
That's his perspective.
No, but no. He asking you because he wants to know what you think of yourself.
Right.
Okay? So when a woman says, I'm a 10, so that's when he goes to, oh, so you look better than Beyonce.
So
Beyonce is a 10 to most women.
Right.
But to men, Beyonce is an 8.
Okay, that's fine. But what else am I supposed to rate myself?
But what he's also saying, if you rating yourself, the girl gave her rating, and she said a 6. 5 to 6. So he said, oh, you're average at best.
Between
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
saying,
the women who are coming on and saying, "Oh, I'm a 10. I'm fine. I'm."
But if they're not, because
why? So okay.
Because we control the value, not you.
Because we control how we think about you and how you look.
You're telling me say that if you see a girl and she's, we'll say a 6, right? You think she's a 6. She thinks she's a 10. You want her to think she's a 6 and go around?
No, this is the thing.
I don't
That's
agree with
what
that
I'm-
either.
Okay.
She should be confident within
Thank
herself.
you. That's what I'm saying.
Now that I don't.
Let me
agree
hit you
with.
to that.
Difference between being confident and being delusional.
No, I ain't even gonna go
You want to
there.
go around with a girl
I'm
and
not
say,
even
"Oh,
gonna
I'm
go
a
there.
6, I'm a 6,"
No,
and you
no,
like
no,
are
no,
okay
no.
with that as her thought process of herself.
Just be honest. Hold up. Let me break that down.
That's
to you
her
real
being
quick.
honest
Let me
with
break-
herself.
Let me break that down to you real quick. You can have all the confidence in the world at yourself. We want a woman that spews confidence too.
Right.
But reality hits. Okay, so if you're trying to get a man, and the man you're trying to get thinks that you're a 6, he holds that value, not you. Because if you go to the store and you got some Nikes on the store and on the shelf and you don't buy them, what happened? It goes on sale because we control the value of that. So therefore, if we are the person trying to get you, if you don't have what we want, you don't control that value. We don't like that. So you have to change that if you want that man. That is factual. We want you to have confidence. That's not the
But telling
problem.
a woman that
But you say I'm a 10. Okay, give me a reason.
Telling a
Give me
woman
10.
that she's what?
telling a woman that she's not a 10 when she thinks that highly of herself.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
But no, it ain't the fact that she thinks that highly of herself. It's the fact that she thinks that highly of herself and she wants this caliber of guy when that caliber of guy is not. Look, that's where delusion comes in. Because you think you're this, you should have this. You're delusional. What's wrong with an average? If you rate yourself, if you rate yourself a 6, like that girl who went viral, she said I'm a 6. Then what's wrong with dating a 6?
What's wrong with your man being a 6 if you're a 6?
I agree.
And then on top of that, it makes it worse when he finds out, when he starts asking those questions. Okay, do you have children? Yes, I have children. So you want a high value guy, but you had children with an average man. And you know children is the best gift you can give a man, right? So why would you give this average guy your gift and you want this high value man? We have a question. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, here's my defense for all of this. Men follow attraction. They have to be attracted to you. Women naturally want providers. So when you say what's wrong with the average guy, if you make 100,000 plus and he can't be a provider and you want to have children, you want to have a certain lifestyle that you've worked hard for, you have certain things that you worked hard for. Maybe you had a past marriage or a past relationship and you have one child, he has one child, but he makes 50,000 and you make 120,000. That's the dilemma with that disparity, because men are not making as much as women are making, black women at this point in time.
Yeah.
And then
That's an agenda
also,
too,
we need them to be
Yeah,
providers
that's
so that we
systematic.
can have a household to cultivate a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, well, I love him, I want to be with him, but if he can't provide, he doesn't have a job, like you said, if he a fat fuck or this, that, and the third, or he doesn't succumb to, he's not where he needs to be, it will be hard for you to get the things that you want. in your life.
Okay, well let me
So
ask you.
that-
Let me answer that for you.
Eh.
When you have a man that he's looking for a woman when she comes to the table,
Okay.
we do not ask a woman to come to the table with any type of amount of money.
No.
Because if we have that, we don't need you to come with that. See, a woman can make 6 figures, but they want a man to have the same thing that they have. You cannot expect that. Because you can't expect me to come to the table with 6 figures if you haven't. What if I come with everything else but 6 figures? See, women don't want to actually help, I understand all, build. They want you to already
Facts.
Don't want to build. Y'all want a man to already have.
Y'all want the foundation already.
Y'all already want it,
together.
and that's the difference
Already
between women in
together.
this society now
Yes.
compared to back
Yes.
then.
Yes.
Women can see a man
Because
and
I'm saying,
build with him.
just like you guys won't settle on attraction, you must be attracted.
But
Women don't
that's a
want to
women
settle
thing
on.
too.
But we don't worry about your
So
money,
y'all not worried about
That's
attraction
both.
with us?
But that's both.
and you don't look at your man every day.
That's both.
Women date men that have money that are not attractive.
Because they got
Right, because they have the money. They're gonna take lifestyle over looks. They're gonna take lifestyle over looks.
Exactly. That's at the pinnacle of importance to us.
Yeah,
So
but the
why-
thing is, most person, when you first see a person and you don't know that they have money, you going off of what they look like.
Yes.
You ain't never seen a dude be like, they look like a good friend.
No, we're
Never.
talking about pretty women who seek after men that they know that they have money.
See, but that's totally different. Them just gold diggers.
They're just gold diggers, yeah.
We're talking about regular,
Regular wing
We
men.
talking about women, not gold diggers.
Well, I'll say for me, in my experience, I'm a woman that makes a certain amount of money, and in my experience, and I've dated men that make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I've been treated better by men that don't make that type of money.
Because they're gonna require you, they use their money to control you.
Yeah, way better.
When you're seeking money, they're gonna seek out that control.
And see, and what Kevin said was trying to get y'all to realize is,
Not y'all.
I'm gonna say y'all.
Y'all.
I'm gonna say y'all. I'm gonna say y'all.
Y'all.
Is that that, hey, when you got a man that's making this amount of money and he's single, what makes you think he's so quick or ready to be married?
Yeah.
He can have any woman that he wants because with most women nowadays are drove. So why is he going to just go ahead and settle for you and be monogamous with you when he has all these options? So why keep going for that dude and then you surprised when he has another chick on the side? Because he has money. He has the one tool that every woman seeks.
That's
so, but that average dude that you were talking about treated you better.
Yeah, like a princess.
No, he treated you better because you know what? He's like, I know that other dudes are going to be competing for her and I don't have all of that. So I'm going to make sure that she's going to get everything from me and any other dude, I'm going to put in more work than what these other dudes will put in.
And that's where it's delusional. I can understand that part of it.
Women got to stop seeking men for money. Period.
Period.
And I disagree
Y'all
with
won't be
that.
so independent.
The reason why I disagree with
And
that.
that's another thing.
Y'all won't be so independent. But at the end of the day, y'all rather spend our money than your own money.
No,
exactly.
But y'all so independent though.
Women have always
and money.
Women, no, the security comes from the money.
Okay.
Women have always wanted security, and that normally
It's more than
a woman.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
You make your own money, right? You make it back.
Yes.
So you don't need that security from a man.
because you got your own security.
You don't need that.
But how about most women don't make the type of money I make? Most women
I'm
don't make less than that.
Most women with the mindset right now.
Security.
So matter of fact, while the woman's single, right? She's single and not with this man. So that means she's already independent because she's taking care of her. So now this man come in, why does he have to have enough money to take care of him and her? If she's already been providing for herself.
Because a woman wants
a woman
That's
wants
the
security.
problem. But you want a traditional man. Hold up.
Oh, no.
But they want them traditional men, but they're not traditional women.
Yeah, I
You can't expect a nigga to go ahead and kill
Let's sit here and be honest. Let's sit here and be honest for a second.
And y'all
Women, let's sit here and be honest for a second.
These dudes can barely mow the lawn.
No, bro, y'all gotta be honest.
They
And this woman now just can barely cook.
They can't do nothing.
You name me one nigga you know that can't change.
Did you disagree with what Cam Newton had to say? Did you disagree with what Cam Newton had to say?
You know what?
You changed it?
I don't even remember exactly what he said, so I'm not even
He
gonna
said
comment.
pretty much for y'all to be quiet and shut up.
There's too many bad bitches.
There's too many bad bitches, boss chicks out here. When you should just step to the side, let your man lead, cater to your man and his feelings.
Black women are not
Y'all
talking
have
about
a
that.
problem letting a man lead even when he shows you he can lead. If a man shows you he can lead, y'all still have a problem to let him lead.
Especially if he doesn't make as much money as you do.
Y'all still won't let him lead.
We don't want to be led
Y'all gonna find
astray.
something out.
Nobody wants to be led astray.
Listen,
Okay,
Even if I show you, you still have a
Well,
problem.
we can hit you this part. We go this part with it. Since women like to control, they don't like to be led astray, all this good stuff, right? We're gonna go back to these numbers again. And I know Miss Nick Nicole hates when I do this, but y'all numbers 12 to 1. So it's a lot of views. Ain't that many of us. We had this conversation. Black women are not the highest on the totem pole from the dating scene.
Yeah.
Y'all on the lowest on the totem pole. So now you're fighting against your own race. Every race won't black men. So you fight against every other race. And then now men. So y'all got a very low chance of catching that nigga that you want, not acting the way that the nigga that you want needs you to be. So you gotta understand that women have to start learning to be the woman that the men are looking for if they want that man.
Facts.
You can't come to the table with something you think you want and you're trying to get him. See, he ain't worried about you because it's another you.
It's 12 of y'all.
It's 12 of y'all compared to him. It's not quality. There's a difference between quantity and quality. There's a big difference.
Question, go ahead.
Alright, so you're saying if a woman has weighs 150 pounds or less, small waistline, big old booty, decent personality, what else does she need? Anything? What other qualities do y'all need? Just looks, right?
No, we ain't say that.
Submissive.
Being submissive woman,
Yeah.
great personality.
Submissive and respectful. Submissive and respectful.
So you're saying that woman should be chosen off top?
Yes.
She got a better chance to be chosen off top.
There are women with attitudes that's like, I'm a boss chick, I'm a bad bitch, I'm independent. This is my question that I have for most women.
about too much talking.
There was.
Threw it off.
So what's the problem? Is it women knowing men want this package, this pretty tied up 135-pound package, or is it the other personality traits?
It's both.
It's simple. We are the consumer.
Yeah.
Instead of y'all worrying about what we want, y'all are worrying about what y'all want. That's why Kevin Samuels asked that question. You're so busy thinking about what you want your man to be, instead of asking him, what do you think that he wants from a woman? Because he's the one that's seeking you. He's the one that's coming after you. He's the one that's hunting. So whatever he's hunting for, if he doesn't see it in you, he ain't going for you.
First of all, you know how many dudes that don't know what they want.
That is y'all. That is women. So what do you want in a man? No, let's go. What do you want in a man?
Y'all know what y'all want?
What do you want in a man? No, let's go there right now.
They do not know.
What do you want in a man?
What you want? I don't know.
What do you want in a man?
That's not a man.
What do you want in a man?
What do I want? I want a man that treats me good, can provide for a family, and can also I don't have a list. I'm just saying I didn't write my list down.
Okay,
So
you should have to.
right.
You
I don't have a list, but I know what I want. I want to be treated well, and I want to be provided for.
Basically,
Women know what they want when they see it.
At the bare
Not right out the gate.
She just gave you 2 answers right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I want friendship. You know.
They don't.
Ain't nothing wrong with that because
They don't know what
men
they
don't
want.
know what they want at times, and so do women.
Facts.
We can't sit up here and talk about it's only one or one. That's a lie.
Okay, I can agree with that.
It's both.
I can agree
It's
with that.
both. Because matter of fact, by raising hands, who's married in here? Because a lot of people don't know the fuck they want, and I got it. So we can't go off there. Everybody don't know what they want and don't get what they want at the time. Those things that be searched. How are you? 40 years old, right?
Mhm.
And you're not married, right?
No, I'm not.
So and you have a child, right?
I do.
So you're still seeking and trying to find what you want. So the thing is, as you getting older, it's getting smaller, and that's what I'm trying to talk about. Like the numbers are not in your favor. It's just factual.
Well, I can only base that on my own experience. Men are like buses. All you gotta do is stand there. Another one gonna come around the corner. I guarantee.
Don't get attention confused with intentions. Do not get attention confused with intentions.
Another one is come around the corner.
When he just said it's very factual. Say that again.
Don't get attention confused with intention.
Yeah,
we are the bus coming around because you're getting that attention. We see that you look good, but our intentions are totally different. We can see you and be like, "Dang, that girl fine," but as soon as you start talking, that's going to determine if I'm just going to fuck you or if I'm going to fuck you and marry you.
That works both ways. I can decide. You could be saying everything I want to hear, and I could be like,
But the thing is, your choices are very small.
Small. Ours are large. It's more that analogy that you said. One bus will come along. That's better for us.
I don't have a problem dealing with men.
Cause you got attention confused with intention. No woman has a problem. You can walk outside today. You can walk outside today.
You're 40-year-olds
and get half sex.
By choice.
My choice.
I know because I've actually been asked more than once for marriage, and I did not want to marry that person.
Are you dating right now?
I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay, so you're in a relationship because you want to be chose, correct?
Yes, but
So
that
therefore
doesn't mean those people that ask, I might not want to be with them.
But not them. But every woman is looking for that, just like every man is looking for that. That is the end goal.
I don't think every man is looking for
We
that.
are. We're just not gonna settle for any woman.
I don't think every man is not looking
Yeah, we
for
are.
that.
My
I don't believe
don't let
that.
niggas confuse you.
Vagina only gets you so far.
They are.
Vagina only gets you so far. That just gets you in the door.
A lot of problem with women.
Miss Laney's pussy get old.
Don't ask the man for stuff that y'all don't have yourself. Not saying that like you in particular, but there's some women out there that come to the table and be like, yo, I want a man got this, got this, got this, got this. Turn around, you ain't got half the shit that you actually need for. You ain't got half the shit that you actually need for.
What?
Excuse me?
Going back to the basics. If y'all say it's wrong
You
for a
fucked
woman to
up.
want a man with over 6 figures.
You fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
why is it so wrong for a woman to vocalize?
Because y'all, every nigga gotta have it, but y'all don't got it.
So y'all ain't gotta have it?
Require it according to y'all, correct?
No, we don't require financial.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's saying multiple. He going multiple things.
I'm naming all these things. I'm naming all these things.
But a woman shouldn't require that from a man if you don't have it.
So if I don't make 100K, I can't.
Don't come and tell me.
Why are you requiring me to make 6 figures?
Why are you requiring him to make 6 figures?
Like, why are you requiring me to make 6 figures and you ain't got 20,000?
Yeah, like cut that out.
But
No, now you all make one to come and be a house.
That's what.
That's level.
No, but that's when your traditional mind activates, and then your moderate.
let me give you another caveat to that. it's plenty of men that would choose this one girl. She makes $20,000. She doesn't have all those things over a woman that makes 6 figures because this $20,000 girl got she has soft curly hair.
We would choose a fine chick working at McDonald's.
She has a certain body type, and y'all would choose her over a woman that can bring all those things.
You are correct, because half the niggas we just watch on TV dating women that you do not even know because they was at the bottom of the totem pole but had everything else. See, a woman can't do that. A woman is not going to be at the top of this level and get a nigga down here.
No.
Financially, not happening.
No.
She's not going to
You want to look our way?
No.
Don't even
Never.
look.
No.
What?
Yeah.
That's just like a job. Are you going to take a job? Like the job that you already have is paying as much as you're happy with that. Are you gonna go work for Target and it's paying you low as hell? Are you gonna go back down?
I wouldn't do that.
No, your obligation is to go up from there, right?
Yes.
It's the same fucking mindset with women. I'm not gonna date an average dude and then when I get a high value dude, go back down to dating an average dude again. I'm not doing that.
I've done it. So it does happen.
Matter of fact, remember the last guest we had, we were talking about a
it does
nigga
happen.
from McDonald's. Remember talking about the dude from McDonald's? She one day, remember that? We were talking about one day dude from McDonald's. I'm like, but this, the manager make over $100,000. See, you going off of what the label was and not knowing what he got in his pocket. See, it's like we got to get out of that mindset of that shit because we always looking at success as finance. Success is defined by your own expectations, not someone else's.
Exactly.
Like, I can be successful because maybe I want to be a dog trainer. I'll be best dog trainer in the world. I'm a dog trainer. But you worrying about that, he ain't successful. He putting up dog shit.
He ain't no doctor.
No,
he ain't no doctor.
That may be what that
dentist.
person wants to do. So that's success to
And
that
most
person.
women have the mindset that they want to date the drug dealer making $1 million a week compared to the doctor making $500,000 a year.
It's fast money.
You said most.
It's no drug.
Most women. I'm going there. Y'all want the fast money.
Scammers.
Whatever.
Corey, you have to take a shot on that one.
Why I gotta take a shot? Why I gotta take a shot?
You telling me a girl want to risk her life dating a nigga that make a drug dealer? Hold on, let me finish. You didn't say a nigga you didn't say a nigga working at the mall. You said a doctor making $500,000 compared to a nigga, compared to a drug dealer that can go to jail and put her in jail at any second.
No, time out. No, time out. The reason why I'm not taking a shot on that is because they have, those YouTubers.
What drug dealer you know who dating a woman?
No, I'm saying they go ask these questions to random people. Would you rather date a dude that's making a drug dealer that's making $1 million a week, or would you rather date a doctor that's making $500,000 a year? And most of them choose me like, I want to date that drug dealer watching somebody say
I don't know no drug dealer who making $1 million.
No, but I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying that's realistic or not.
Yeah, I want to see this because that to
And
me.
who were they asking? Date versus marriage. Date, sure. Marriage.
He didn't say date. He said who you want to be with. Who you want to be with?
I done been there.
Who you want to be with?
You don't want to date them either. I done been there.
This is my thing from looking at women, from talking to women, bro. Women like security no matter what, right? Now, so now you're with a doctor, you're getting security and you're getting the safety.
Right.
When you're getting a drug dealer, your door can be kicked in at any time.
Yes.
You can go take them to jail at any time. And with a doctor, you're still rich and get everything you want to. So I don't think a woman would choose a drug dealer over a doctor.
That's you thinking. No, time out. That's you thinking logically.
Right now. Let's go around. Who you choose?
Now, it's some ratchets gonna choose that drug
But
dealer.
let's choose.
It's some ratchets gonna go
Hold
to
up.
drug dealer.
What are you choosing, doctor? What are you choosing?
I'm gonna choose a doctor. I'm not risking my life.
The doctor. Choose the doctor.
But if I was from South Dallas and I don't know nothing but that, I might choose that.
Because most of
the
problem is most of the girls from the hood ain't got doctors sweeping them off their damn feet.
They don't.
So if you got a
doctor is boring.
Because no. If all right, I'm gonna tell you let's be real. Niggas aren't attracted to some hood rat in South Oak Cliff. Let's just be real. If you're a doctor, that's not what you're going after.
No.
So she ain't getting
that opportunity. Attractive enough to fuck, but I'm not gonna be with
you. She ain't getting that opportunity. So if she had that opportunity to out the hood from a doctor compared to a drug dealer going to jail and her door kick in, she chooses the doctor.
She's gonna choose the doctor.
We usually hear with the woman and man.
No, I'm not.
I can't
bro,
go with
I'm
you on
just
that
saying
one.
from what I done seen and what's been asked.
What?
I don't watch. And you talk about. I mean, you
I'm
gonna share the
assuming
video.
they choose that though.
Yes, please show
You got
me
some
the
females
video.
that would cheat.
Some, but the
Oh,
majority will not.
I'm not saying
The drug dealers. Yeah.
Well, we speaking in general terms as we always do.
All I'm saying
The
is,
normal woman wouldn't pick that.
Okay,
That
well,
survey at Redbird Mall, didn't it?
and then it was another thing that I also wanted to say about the whole traditional stuff, like with the women, when it comes to the income and stuff like that. Y'all thinking that men are boo-boo the food now. Cause y'all have let me finish. Y'all say who is y'all?
in general.
I'm speaking in general.
We always gonna be
Always majority, never
Yeah,
just yeah. But y'all think that we boo-boo the food now because a lot of women want to be working women, right? And they want a man that makes so much money.
Yeah.
But you know what? Y'all want to spend our money and keep yours.
Facts. I always say that.
Ooh.
Y'all always want to spend our money and keep yours, and that's why a lot of women have the mindset that they have right now when it comes to picking a high value dude, because I want to still be that independent boss bad chick. So I'm going to work, but I want to spend your money. We ain't doing that no more, because if you're not going to be traditional, that works for a traditional woman, but for the women right now, these modern women, that ain't happening no more. I'm like, that's why Kevin was saying what he was saying. You get you an average dude.
Okay.
Go ahead, right?
I mean, like, what's wrong with, you know, if that's your woman, what's wrong with taking care of her?
Ain't nothing, no. Ain't nothing wrong with taking care of your woman, because you being the woman that you are, I'm gonna wanna buy you nice things. I'm gonna wanna do these things for you. You make me want to do these things, but if you already come with the mindset and mentality that I'm supposed to, that I'm expected to do it, I ain't gotta do shit because I can choose to. Time out. I get tired of women. I get tired of women expecting praise for being a fucking adult. Nigga, just because you got a fucking job or you own a business, congratulations, you're making income. Just because you got 2 children that you're taking care of by yourself, congratulations, you're being a parent. You do not get special thanks and praise for doing what you've been doing since the beginning of time.
Wait. Have you ever worked for full-time job and taken care of 2 kids by your goddamn self?
I don't have to, because when my time comes, I'm going to do it because...
I'm asking you, have you done it? So you have no idea what's required to do that.
I have.
So for you to have that,
Nobody does until it happens to them. How many times has nobody does until it happens to them? When you was living your single life, when you was living your single life, you didn't have no kids. And then when you finally got kids, your mindset completely changed when those kids came, right? So who the hell's to say that my mindset is not gonna change when I finally do have kids? That does, just because you raise kids does not give you a just due or give you special praises. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're being a parent. You have a job, good. You're bringing income so you can be a parent and provide for your kids. Don't expect a special pat on the back from society for doing what you're supposed to do.
Sit here and downgrade the women that are out.
No, because that's the case. I'm not saying that it isn't, but that's the case. That's like men going around saying, man, I got a job, I'm a bad nigga. You know, no, bitches gonna be looking at me like, nigga, yeah, you got a job, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Nigga, I make bread, I give it to my wife all the time.
We don't get, men
saying,
don't get praised for doing what they're supposed to do. No. Women want gratification from those things. A la Mother's Day and Father's Day. You see the big difference between the both.
Father's Day is the least celebrated holiday on the planet.
Not only that, then you got
a lot of these daddies ain't big daddies to get to celebrate.
Don't matter, it's still Father's Day. It's still Father's Day. It's still Father's Day.
No, those are sperm though. They donated sperm.
Hold up. So
shit, she don't know a whole nother can of worms.
So hold up, real quick. This is not me, but let's just get to the real. So it's okay for a woman to choose when she don't want a kid, but not a man?
Let's not go there.
That's a whole nother.
No, let's go there. Let's go there.
I think a woman should
because
have
a woman got the right to abort. They want the right to do everything they buy.
You chose to make me a father.
No,
I'm not going there.
No. You chose.
I did not bust in myself.
You chose.
To not make.
No, it's cool. I'll go there by myself.
Go there by yourself.
You chose to make.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
You control yourself.
No, it's cool.
It's reversal.
You can choose. No. Time out.
That's like women. You can do a lot of things to prevent yourself from ejaculating in a woman and getting her pregnant.
Okay, but let's just say
we control that.
All right,
we control that.
We can control that.
But let's just say, but the woman has the final control at the end of the day because she can decide if she wants to abort that baby or not.
You chose from the beginning.
Well, no. Certain states you until that law passes. No, that's not true. That's not true. Exactly not true. Put it down on the table.
You can control.
Yeah, certain states you put it down on the table.
You could have pulled out. You could have done a lot of stuff.
One at a time.
Got pre-ejaculation.
He talked the whole point. You said, you let me give you that baby. You said that's the first thing you said.
No, I didn't. I said you chose to make me a father.
No, she did not. No matter what, nigga, we control that. At no point in time do we control when we bust off in a woman. Now, after the process is done, she controls if she want to keep it or not.
That's the point I'm making.
But
she has the final say, so I can bust and say, oh, and I say I don't want that baby. She can decide whether that baby comes to term or not.
She didn't make you a father. She didn't make you a father.
You should have let me enter you without a condom.
No.
I can just go with that argument.
That's how this works.
No. What do you mean? That's not how it works.
Who in favor of Corey taking a shot? Raise their hand.
I put 2 hands.
Hey, come on.
Because
we knew it was coming.
You my nigga, man.
You agree?
I don't agree.
Okay, cool. It's cool.
No, I really don't agree.
It's cool.
Now with that, put that aside.
It ain't nowhere in hell we can't control our dick going to them and nothing. Boy, stop. That is on us. Now, it is controlled on y'all if y'all can abort the kid. We ain't got no say so over that.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, how is it okay when you want to call a nigga deadbeat because he choose not to be a father when you choose not to be a mother?
When you choose to sleep with a deadbeat.
There's a caveat to that.
Let's hear the caveat.
There's a caveat to that because I don't feel like men are honest with other men sometimes about those situations. You don't know what that man told that woman in privacy.
I told her she wanted to hear just so I could.
You don't know what he told her. You don't know if he told her they was gonna be a family and all of that. Because dudes will do that.
Okay, so you were dumb enough to believe it.
Well, but hey, guess what? I was here. We're together. I have emotions. I felt like you were being honest. Every woman wants to feel like a man is being honest with them, regardless if it's true or not. We want to feel like he's being honest with me. Who walks around being like, oh, you know what? Everybody's a lie.
That's where feelings get y'all fucked up. Wow. Because you need to start thinking logically. You have to know. That's a problem. Instead of vetting the man logically, you vet the man with feelings.
But here's the thing. You saying that you don't want emotional women or softer women, right? But then you don't want us to have emotions. You can't have it both ways. Emotional women are softer women, right? We're softer. We're more feminine. It is more feminine for a woman to have emotions, right?
Yeah.
And now you are.
You're gonna have emotions regardless.
So
that's how we expect.
So as a man, we have to take accountability. If we're gonna be the leader and be the man, and she's gonna be submissive and emotional, we cannot take advantage of that.
Thank you.
Facts. That's facts.
I can understand.
I can understand.
We gotta take the L on that part. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just like I always talk about, I'm an equal opportunist. I get on everybody's ass. So men and women, we gotta take the L.
Just like they gotta take accountability on who they decide to have a child with.
100%, but we can't be manipulating the women as well.
I'm not saying that they ain't no ain't shit niggas, ain't shit niggas out here. They are.
You know how many times I had to do whisper in my ear while we having sex? He told me, you gonna have my baby.
Oh my
You
God.
know me, man.
I didn't say that shit. He might. He might. The sex is just that. I said before, like, damn, I want to put a child in your ass right now.
You know how many times, it don't happen often that a woman say, well, how many times that man be like, I want to feel it. Let me take this condom off. I want to feel it. Knowing goddamn well that you can manipulate that woman because I already put the tip in. She done already got it. You want it all.
I already said,
And
once you already rummed off the first time, you're
And you get
like,
next thing you know,
you ain't gonna want to do
you're
it.
talking to her, she's in the heat of the moment, and bow, you off in her. She gets pregnant, and I don't want that kid. That's on you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I mean by the deadbeat part of it, it's like women got all the control in that. See, you talking about like, have you ever had 2 kids? No, because we're not allowed to. We don't win those cases. We ain't taking the kid. Do y'all want to give the kid to the man to pay child support? Let's go.
There are plenty of men that have custody of their children.
Very little.
The court is set up
Very little. It is set up for women to win and men to lose.
Do you know what you have? I got 2 boys right now who actually got their kids. Homeboys got a kid. Do you know what a nigga had to go through
just to get
his kids? And the woman was shown unfit from the beginning. And it took years. A woman up the top automatically has that choice. She automatically get the kids. She automatically go, even if he is doing something now, even if y'all got a good relationship, I'm putting him on child support. Court can't fight it. You paying child support. So it's two different sides of that we both have to learn how to start communicating with each other to understand. We always are jumping at each other's head instead of trying to figure out how can we work through this together, because it goes both ways on that. Women should not have to take care of kids by themselves.
Not at all.
No. Men should not be stopped from seeing their kids because she's bitter about it.
Right.
That's facts. I agree with that.
So it's communication.
Or don't put me on child support just because I want to abuse you no more. Even though I'll be a great, phenomenal father to my kids,
And
I'm going to still try for
I still provide, but you want to put me on child support.
I've never gotten a dime of child support.
That person is child support.
I don't know what that
Because
means.
you too independent to get to that.
No, it's not that I'm too independent. I just put it. My baby daddy got locked up the day my son was born. So for 13 years, there wasn't even an option. By the time he got out, we don't need now. We straight now.
Was he the drug dealer?
He was a drug dealer.
Okay.
So that's why I tell you. It's not fun when the kids kick the door in. Yeah, when the kids kick the door in, it's not fun.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, don't no woman want that shit.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. But I was also at the time I was 22 years old, young and dumb.
Yeah. But you know what? Look,
and what Kevin was saying, young and dumb, but that does not justify your actions. You still got to be held accountable.
100%.
The whole young and dumb, and females love to use that young and dumb comment.
We do.
And that's where a lot of women get mad when he says that. But he said, regardless, the consequence, whether you're young or dumb, the consequences are going to be the same.
We do that more than women.
Hold on, wait.
The young and dumb, nigga, that's us.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that. But I'm talking about when it came to his show. When it came to his show, and women would say things that they did when they were younger, they would always use that young and dumb like it's a get out of jail free card. And he would hold on. That's what he said, and then he would say, "Hey, I'm holding you accountable because regardless, you can use that as an excuse, but it's not an excuse. It's still consequences, and you can't get mad because your life is the way it is right now because of the choices you made back then." It is what it is.
Up to it by saying they were young and they were dumb. That's not
That's
saying
facts,
that they're not accountable.
They were factually young and
they were dumb.
That's true.
And he said, okay, great, you were young and dumb. Now the consequences are happening and you're expecting this outcome when you've already going through this back then.
Let me
You can't expect that. So you can't expect the high outcome when you got this stuff that happened in your past. They are though.
I wouldn't say that because that's just something on both ends, bro. We all young and dumb and everything's a factual at the point. The difference is now, and I even hate to say this, so y'all gonna hold me accountable for it later. But the roles that got reversed. And see, the women are now wearing our shoes and we don't like the taste of it.
Facts.
Because we were the ones out there cheating in the streets, acting a fool, doing this and the third. They sitting at home taking it, eating it, living it up. Now the women afflicted on our ass.
Oh yeah.
And we don't like the taste of that shit.
And how were we taught to raise? How were we taught as kids what women were growing up? Women were angelic. Women were nice. They're not. But they're not cheaters.
That depends on the household.
I mean, it is, but I'm just saying. But
it depends on if you grew up in a.
But men were not. But women were not talked down. Women were not talked down or looked at as being bad creatures.
But it started with this right there.
It did.
Television.
Oh, yeah.
They were telling a vision, and that subconsciously was fucking all of us up.
And women smart up. She was like, "Dang, I got all this power, and I didn't realize."
I grew up watching the Cosby.
Y'all had a lot of power, and then when you realized it, you was like, "Hey, niggas want this a lot, and I can use this to get this, and I can't even fault y'all for it." But that's when men have to wake up and be like, "Listen, bro, a girl might look good, but bro, she might have a lot of bad intentions."
Exactly.
So I hold us accountable too.
No, definitely.
Because once y'all started to wake up and realize the power that y'all actually had, I was like, oh, this is not.
Women control everything, bro.
It's not finna be good. So anytime a nigga says, "Oh, dick has all the power," no, it does not. It does not.
No, dick control the finances. That's about it. That's about it. We don't control nothing, and that's the issue. Every household that was growing up, we want to look at the traditional stuff. The men were in control as far as being the providers, being the people who made the decisions. That's not happening.
But it's very
We have black women now that fights that. Not only because of just this world society.
Yes.
A lot of them are getting raised that way because you got a single mom.
Yes. Right.
Who's growing up with
No
father. Now the thing is, some of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it, I know a lot of moms who are single parents because they're choosing to because they're mad at the husband and took that out on him and it hurted the kid.
Yeah,
I know a lot of that. But at the same time, they're teaching their woman, their daughters, you don't need no nigga.
Okay, but that's only hurting her.
So they're growing up doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Do you need a
other
man?
cultures are growing up traditionally being taught to please a woman. I mean, to please a man.
I'm gonna let him finish.
To cater to a man. Like a lot of men are going to a lot of other cultures for that reason.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, they're gold digging too. It's just a little different. They're smarter with it.
It's just a different
They
way.
get all the way in and get the ring on the finger. They suck you, fuck you, do whatever you want, be submissive, and then they take all your bread. Black women are going on social media doing all the clout stuff, so niggas are like, I'm gonna stay away from you because you just told me who you are.
Yeah.
They're just being smarter doing it. Every culture does it. You know what I'm saying? But we have to start, we gotta start being smarter on how we're carrying ourselves and how we are actually judging these women. They look good, the pussy good, so all of a sudden, we gonna go ahead and put a ring on it. That's what we're doing now.
We are.
More men are making
I agree.
mistakes by getting on their knees now than they were before. Back then, you had to be that woman. You had to do all those things for me to get down on my knees and be like, I'm ready. A lot of dudes are looking at the physical attributes because of social media. I can use her as a trophy.
Yes.
I can show what I got.
When you mature though, you don't care about any of that stuff. Like
Exactly.
That,
But
man.
you
You gotta break more than just it looks, man.
It's
I
happening
know
too
you-
young though.
Yeah.
The thing is, we can't even teach our kids no more because they're learning from here
Yeah.
and from here.
That's
So it's like we gotta find a way to talk to our kids about this stuff so early because social media gonna tell them, the school gonna tell them. You know, look at the sex classes they having now. They're talking about full out sex in class in middle school.
Are they really?
Yes.
They're taking it out a lot, like in Florida.
Yeah, no, you're talking now. You're allowed to talk about Satan in middle school. Florida got a whole class on it. So it's like we gotta understand now. We gotta take a hold of everything, our relationships, our kids. Like we gotta start being more responsible men and women.
Yeah.
Like we're too busy fighting with one another about who need to have the lead and who. Need
Yeah,
to
we at war.
Yeah.
We at war.
We at war, especially black people.
Yes.
We're the only culture that does that to ourselves constantly. So women need to understand that a man wants a woman that's submissive. Men gotta understand that a woman's not gonna be submissive to any man.
But you also gotta be willing to, if he shows you to be
100%. But then a
You
man
gotta have that too, dude.
We gotta be
Stop judging him off
You got
of what he
to.
makes
We
and who
got
he is.
Facts.
Stop judging about what he makes and who
Look
he
at my
is.
heart, not my bank
Damn,
account.
exactly.
Like,
It's like,
not
bro,
what I
if
can
I,
do for you.
if I,
This should be about my heart.
let me ask you a question. If I treat you, let's say if I had no money, if I had
No,
no
keep it real,
money,
keep it real.
I give you good dick. I treat you the way you want to be treated as a woman. I take you out.
How you
We
gonna
have-
take me out if you don't have no money?
No, yeah. So, hold up, no, time out. She asked that question, right? How are you gonna take me out if you don't have no money? You do realize that there's things to do for free in this world, but you don't require no money.
Since when do men?
You ever heard of a pig stick? You ever heard of a pig stick?
Since when do men figure out 3 things to do?
Right.
It is very hard to meet a man that's gonna take you home.
Oh my God!
No, that's not true.
It's very hard to meet a
That's
man
not true.
that's gonna think
That's
outside
not
the
true.
box.
That's not true.
It is very
Maybe
hard to
make
meet a
you
man
dealt with.
Thank you.
Not other men.
I'm gonna speak as men as a whole.
As a whole?
No, we've been speaking about women as a
So
whole.
you say he the same,
Did we just say
I can take you to a field the whole time. Now you want to
because
You can't do that.
You gotta take a shot. What happened? No, they're saying you gotta take a shot. I'm trying to figure out why.
You gotta take.
Let's replay the tape.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Let's do an official. We have a challenge on the play. Let me.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
After viewing the play, the decision on the field. We're not gonna do that right now.
For what?
Because we were just talking about in general terms, and you said in general earlier.
Okay.
So you can't say we're talking in general, but now when she speaks about it, she got to be talking about you personally and every man. So you got to.
So, after reviewing the play, the decision on the field stands. This man has to take a shot. Okay. So, see, I'm going to ask the question.
Shout out to
Yeah.
What I'm saying, most men are not that thoughtful or even gonna put that much thought behind, hey, I'm gonna take her on a picnic.
Oh, I got one for that.
you know what I'm saying? Most men are not that thoughtful.
We are. But we know we can't come at y'all like that. Y'all don't want a free date. That's too sweet. Girl, this nigga didn't even take me out.
Roll it back, Chris. Roll it back.
Matter of fact, I'll give you an example.
Roll it back. Let me get to this question real quick. Let me raise your hand. Go ahead.
I think that first goes back into what you were saying about attention versus intention. So when you have somebody that's intentional about you, they will go out of their way. So that's first things first. But I feel as though because it's so easy, and a lot of women have made it so easy for men to get what they want, the lines are getting blurred. So when you do, as a woman, think, okay, he's coming forward with the right things, it's easy because he's been dealing with so many other women that he's expecting nothing from you. So that's why he wanted Netflix and chill, because it worked.
I agree with that to an extent.
We didn't
but
say Netflix.
the women, but the women.
I take you to a museum, you got a problem with it.
Hold up.
I don't.
Check this.
I take you to a museum, you got a problem with it.
The women.
A museum, girl, you didn't even take me out to dinner.
Hey, one at a time, so we can all hear each other. One at a time. Get to your. I know you had your hand raised. Or did you have it raised for her? Okay. Women are not coming across and showing that that's what they want from a man at all. There's no way it's displayed that you're going to see a woman say, I want a man to take me on a date to a museum, I want to go to a picture. That's not what they're asking for.
I disagree.
That's not, but no, in general, you cannot find, if you find it to me, I'll do whatever you want. You're not going, no, we ain't talking about
We already had this conversation,
In general,
you're not going to find women that go and say, I want this from a man. It's spinning, it's slow walks in the park.
There's plenty of free things to do, and women don't want that.
So what?
Y'all want to go to
I disagree. No. You want to know why? At Clyde-Warren Park. Any given day, you go to Clyde-Warren Park. If it's you and your homegirls, and any man, whether he's white or black or whatever, and he's sitting out there in the picnic with his woman, and they drinking wine, every woman at that table is looking like, damn, I wish I had somebody who would take me on a picnic.
That's the difference from what you
Every woman at the table is thinking that same thing.
What you're thinking here and what's displayed here and here.
Facts.
That's not what's displayed here and here. No. That's what you're displaying here. And if you speak that to us and communicate to us.
I think it's communicating, y'all aren't listening.
No, it's not.
No. She needs a shot. No, that's a shot. You communicate. That is a shot. You need a shot.
Hell no.
You need a shot.
You need a shot.
That's what you say.
Hey, Rod, you look a little concerned over there. Rod is like, my baby's being attacked.
Hey, all favorite D taking a shot on there, raise your hand.
I'm not taking a shot. I don't drink.
I'm not agreeing on that.
I'm just happy that he would.
Take one for you.
He would, but we're not, because it's true facts.
No,
it's
not true. No,
I can text
women
a group
here,
chat.
y'all don't
Let
listen.
me say something.
Go ahead, let's hear this.
I could text a group chat right now. I could text multiple. I could put it on my Instagram, put a poll. I bet you 90% of women would say they would go on a picnic rather than go to.
Now you got the sugar daddy in here again. That's not what I said. I said that's not what's displayed. Y'all may think this, but y'all don't project this.
That's projecting it right
No,
there.
that's you putting us on there and polling. That's not what's projected by the women that we see.
But the women that you see aren't all women. The women that
the majority of
women, I promise you would rather.
Okay, but wait. Probably those women that want to go to Ruth Chris. Them regular decklers want to go to the picnic.
You know what?
You know what? She might have a point. I will give her that.
Them regular decklers.
You all right? No, she had. I will say that because we do go based off looks. Because I had to deal with that. And then we talked about this on the show where I asked the chick, "Hey, I want to take you out sometime," and she said, "Oh, well, before I go out with you, I need to know where I'm going." Not because she wanted to worry about her safety, but because she was trying to figure out what type of nigga I was. Oh, yeah, I'll take you to Perry's Steakhouse. Oh, yeah, I'm going. Or if I say I'm going to take you a picnic in the park, she ain't that type. No, she want to go where money is being spent. Because I can tell by the type of... Right, because I can tell when she said that, that's when it triggered. That was a red flag to me. Younger me probably would have been like, no, I'm going to take you to Perry's Steakhouse.
I've had one.
But older me is like, no, I know what type of woman you are. I can't take you on a free date and you be satisfied with it. You want to go to Perry's Steakhouse, so I don't want to be with you because you worried about my payment.
So she was average at best. She probably would have wanted to go on that picnic, right?
Exactly.
Yes, that's why I agree with you. That's why I agree with you. Because we're so focused on the looks. Right. We're so focused on the looks. But them looks might come with superficial. So I agree with you.
Keep it
Where we go one time
talking about. Are the regular daggers the people we scrolling across on Instagram? Them the people that's displayed all on TV? They make the regular
Daggers. They make the regular.
So what
daggers.
I'm saying is
So it goes both ways.
But
then.
what I'm saying is what's seen, not what it is. I'm saying what is seen is these women who are of high stature don't want to go on these regular dates. They want a nigga take them to Roof Chris and Del Frisco's and all. That is what's happening. I have one woman in my entire life who was okay with that regular dating, and she's married. That's the reason for those things like that. I had one that was okay with being on those type of dates. And now, of course, that's men. That's up to us. We got
Most women have a problem with coffee as a date.
We got to
encounter. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Baby, that coffee took her down. That coffee took her down.
Most women have a coffee. Have a problem with coffee as the first date encounter. What's wrong with that?
Because it sends a message that
You
you
don't like
don't
coffee?
like tea.
We got a question back there.
They got that too.
Of course.
They got that.
Got a question.
We got a question. Wait.
You had your hand raised. Ask a question. You lying.
Girl, you lying like a Cause your face, you like, I got some. No, go ahead.
Oh, you was probably not talking through your shit back. I mean. Oh, okay.
She is lying. I told her voice. She got something to say. That brain is ready.
She threw her hand back. Okay.
No, I do agree. As far as they show, those women that they show is ones that are not the average at best women. And then what it does is that the women like us, they hide us in the background. So we're not popular. I mean, that's maybe what men want, but we're not put out front like that for men to
see what
to see that we have that style. And then you have these young
Exactly
women.
what I'm saying though.
You have these young women that are seeing that, because my niece is a prime example. No, I love you, but she is following
The social
what they put out there
crowd,
on
the big
social
crowd.
media, so
She wants to be a city girl.
Exactly.
Want to get flued
But
out?
the thing is, that's the majority of that
Get
generation.
flued out and
generation of
then
women.
go on a GoFundMe to ask for a plane ticket back.
But the problem is, a lot of the girls, these young girls, don't know the real deal that's going behind it. And I'm not even gonna call out no names, but I done hung around these different celebrities that have had these different women coming out. They broke. They make you look like a facade, like they got all this on there. Men are paying for that. They don't got no money.
Exactly.
All right, like I've witnessed it just.
It's fake it
2
till you
weeks
make
ago.
it. Fake it till you make it.
Like they look, you would think this woman, cause how she looks, she's a dime. She always all on it. You like, oh yeah, she got it going.
And she ain't got
broke.
nothing. She stay with her parents.
She's broke. See, that's another.
But if we stay with our parents, it's a problem. But if you stay with your parents, but they can stay with their parents, and we looking at them like, man, I'll still take you out. Like, come on, what they got to do with that?
But the thing is,
Because you're basing that off of what she looks like,
You're
and not
right.
her character.
She is right.
What she brings to the
She's
table.
right. And I'm not thinking about no money or nothing because I'm already expected to handle all of that. But why is it that a man can not live at home with his parents and be working, building towards something, but he's automatically looked at as an ain't shit dude?
we have to come to the table with it good already ready. We
Foundation
can't
already built.
And that's bullshit.
They don't want to build
Hold up,
nothing.
got a question? Go ahead.
Nothing.
Okay, so basically what I have gathered from most of this conversation, not all of it. Money is to women what appearance is to men.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
like,
We need a math equation.
Bravo. Yes.
there is a
Your
slight,
hypothesis is correct.
it's a statement.
It's a hypothesis. Go
It's a
ahead.
statement.
Educate it.
There is a sliding scale based on where you are here for what you should qualify for, correct? Is that another correct statement?
Yeah.
So basically, if people learn to stay in their own lane, we should be good.
Yeah, communication. I think that's because the communication keeps you in your lane. So if we communicate that with one another, we'll be all right. Men, we complaining, but we not setting the standard because we still going to date, take ass out. So if we're gonna be the man, we gotta set that standard. And I'm like, I'm not taking you out because your ass big, and we know we ain't got nothing else you want. She's still getting what she want out of the situation. You still taking the ass because you don't need the ass. Some of our hand have been some of the best nuts in our life. You don't act like it ain't.
Facts.
So it ain't gonna talk back to you. It ain't gonna ask for your money.
Nothing.
So don't stoop down to that level and take her out.
I don't even take it out to eat.
And at the same thing, a woman, have that man, same thing, hold him accountable. If you know that this nigga is a no good nigga, don't go take his money and get a free date. No, move on to the next nigga.
I mean, one free date is okay if you're trying to get.
It's always when it comes to a woman, it's a win-win. It's a win-win and it's a lose for a man.
you're trying to get to know them. Like,
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
If you're not doing it strictly for the, oh, he has money, I'm going on a date with him. If it's, okay, let's see if this could be something. And then after that one date, it's not cool. Don't continue to date.
So can I take it to a park and we can go walk in? Do I have to go to a dinner date?
From the general, if you know this man ain't shit from the jump, don't just go get a free date.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Most women would do that.
No, that's what I said.
But here's the thing: the women that are gonna go do that are those pretty girls that
On
have nothing.
Instagram,
That's the catch. The women that are accomplished and have their own stuff, they not pressed about going to Paris or pressed about going to Del Frisco. They can go to Del Frisco
I disagree.
for lunch. They're not pressed about that.
Just because they're a high value woman does not mean that they're not. I'm not pressed about going to Paris. No, y'all are. Y'all are.
Because I go there anyway. By
Even though she was a movie character,
in you, I'm not going.
I'll use what's called as an example. Her character on Why Did I Get Married? I mean, I'm sorry. What was it called? Think Like a Man. Taraji P. Henson's character.
That was terrible.
So she was a rich woman that was of high value.
But that was
time out. But it's a good example though. Even though it's a character, but it happens a lot though. Even though she was a woman of high value, she was still worried about the man being able to take her to Paris, being able to match her on a financial level. Because why? She got rid of the average dude that she was fucking with that made her happy, cooked for her in bed, had a piece of shit car, but then when Morris Chestnut pulled up in a Porsche and was able to take her out on a date, but guess what? He wasn't able to give her the conversation she was looking for.
But no,
he didn't ask about her day or how she is.
That's factual.
And that's what we're
So that's what I'm talking about. Y'all claim, oh yeah, I'm a high value woman. I don't look for that, but you still do.
See, the value in what a high value woman think they are is not what we think they are. And see, that's the problem. If y'all trying to get a man, you gotta be high value to what we think you are. Not what you are.
Well, but here's the thing. A woman cannot change, because here in the black community, the standard for beauty for a black woman is light skin with good hair.
Not me.
Not me. Definitely not me.
That's the standard.
Definitely not me.
That is the
Definitely not me.
In our community, that is the standard. This is another dark skinned woman here. Do you agree with that? And women that are lighter might not agree with that. But as far as the dark women are concerned, that is the standard in our community. So we can't. There's nothing I can do to be light skinned. Okay, I'm gonna look like this.
There's nothing I can do to be tall.
I can't control, like, you know what I'm saying? I can control my weight. I can control. I mean, the best thing I can do as far as good hair is get a wig. But I can't. There's as far as like my looks. I can only go so far with that, because now what we had just had a discussion the other day about fixing your body and all that other stuff.
Right.
You can only go so far with that, and even if you do that, you still might never live up to what the expectation is. A man can, on the flip side to that, a man can look however he wants, and if he go get him a bag, he's good. That's not
because that distracts from am I tall enough? Am I fit enough? And do I look good enough? Because we know that's what majority of women are looking for.
Well,
so we can use it.
thing.
No, y'all don't. Y'all do not look for the same thing. That's why when you were saying saying about the whole dark skin, that's why I said, when I said I'm not, you can't change your skin.
No,
well, you know what? Time out, Michael Jackson. You can. So I was gonna use that as before a lot of people could not change the color of their skin. Just like I can't change my height. So just like what you just specified is how men feel when a woman say, I want a man that's 6 foot tall. Bitch, I only go this far. I only go this high.
That means you're not for her.
What I'm saying is a man can balance the scale, because he can go get some money. He can balance the scale. The woman can only balance the scale so much, because how you're built and what you look like, that's not you only have so much control over that, unless you go and get your entire body changed and your face.
A prime example, the man can do that because we know what y'all are looking for to get that man. And so what we're doing is what's going to bring y'all. See, the problem is the women are not doing what's going to bring us. Like, we know at the end of the day, you ugly as hell, we gonna get a bag. We still grab a woman. Because a woman out here looking for a bag.
What about plastic surgery? What about these booties and all that stuff? Because I think they are going to do it. They are getting their lips filled up. They're going to do all of that.
Women are doing
to balance the scale.
That's the whole problem. Y'all are thinking that's what niggas want. Men don't like plastic surgery.
Don't.
Natural.
This is talked about.
Either got it or you
don't.
We in the barbershop.
Or work on it.
We don't like exercise. Y'all are doing that for y'all because we don't like
No. So we just talked about
We don't
what
like
what the standard of beauty is what we see out in the world, right? So when we talk about that, we talk about social media, TV.
Prime example.
The
I'll
standard
talk
of
about
beauty
that bullshit.
in social media is a girl with a big old booty and a little waist.
Mm-hmm.
That is the standard of beauty in our culture right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what women are going to do that because that is what is considered beautiful right now today in our community.
But see, they gotta understand the difference between what we're fucking and what we're taking home to mama. See, because we will bag and smash y'all, but that don't mean we taking you home.
Yeah, let me.
There's a difference between that light.
Just because you get that ass does not mean you get the ring.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
The looks go so.
And
The
thing
looks
is-
only go so far.
And the bad part about men going to tell you, you just gotta listen.
That's why I said we can't
We
balance
going
the
to tell you
scale.
what we like.
Y'all
If
can
you
balance it
listen-
and we cannot.
Listen.
I think both parties need to listen.
100%.
Yes.
I agree.
We had hold on real quick. We had a question right here.
We had
first.
one here first. What was the question first? Go ahead.
Oh, she okay.
I wanted to know what was, you said you talked about high value for a man. Like
What was
things that make a woman high value for a man. What are those things?
The things that make high value for a man. Man wants a woman that's submissive, caring, understanding, and appreciate what a man actually
And feminine.
Yes.
And feminine.
Yeah. We don't want the woman to have to come to the table with a bunch of money. Now we do want you to come, and if you do not have a bunch of money, be willing to help build our money. Bring value to what we're doing. Now we don't care if you don't got money, but we got a business and you willing to go and grind with us to help build that business. We're cool.
Boy, you preaching.
We cool with
Help us build.
You help us build.
build.
You don't need anything financial for a man. We don't care.
And then you throw the looks in there, right?
Because I guarantee
That's
you,
everybody.
I guarantee you a man that's going through a divorce, if that woman helped him build to where he's at right
That
now,
would mean a lot
he ain't
more.
got a problem throwing her some money.
No,
I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious.
Hold up. Hey,
Most men would. If we knew that you built with us, you was there.
A lot of
If you
men
was-
wouldn't.
Hold on. Honey,
That's not true.
It is.
When you with me, did I have money?
No.
I was 100% broke.
How old were you when y'all got together?
I was 23.
Everybody was broke at 23.
No, but hold up.
That's not true either.
So that's the thing.
The thing is, it was a different dynamic that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going to somewhere where my money was about to get real big, and she knew that at the time. But some shit happened, that I couldn't control. But she was with me through the whole shit. So I told her, no matter what, I'm not going to allow you to help build with me and let another woman come reap the benefits and the fruits of your labor.
Yep.
Hell no. You was with me while I was grinding. So therefore, what do I want you to do now? Stop working. Because she has worked and helped me build. I don't want you to work no more. I want you to stay there and continue to help me build. I don't want you out there slaving for nobody else when you can work for your own self and work for your, like a man, I'm not going to say these boys, but a man wants someone that's going to bring that type of value.
Yes.
That's willing to help build that foundation, create that foundation. We shouldn't have to come to the table already ready because everybody grows at different times.
We're not saying that we can sit here and do everything without y'all. At least I'm not.
Because it's
I'm not sitting here saying that. But then that's why I asked her the question earlier. Do you need a man in your life?
Financially?
No. Yes or no? No.
I can answer the question and there's more caveats to it.
No, there's no caveats. Do you need a man in your life?
I want a man in my life.
That is a problem.
That is a want.
That's where you're not going to be chose.
I don't want somebody there because I need them. I want them there because I want them there. I want you there because I want you here with me.
I can see that.
I want you. I want to want you. I don't want to need.
The truth is we need each other.
Thank you.
Women need men.
Thank you.
We need each other.
Woman needs men. We need each other.
We need each other.
I put it like
I
this.
want to want you to be there.
Not no disrespectful. That right there was a very masculine.
Yes.
That's arrogant. That's arrogant.
That's arrogant.
That right there makes a man do this.
That's ego.
Like when I hear that, I'm like, oh,
every species on
Exactly.
Earth has that.
I can't
have
do
that. Every species on Earth got it. For that reason. So a man needs a woman just like a woman needs a man. We are made to be with each other, period. So that is not a want. That's a very prideful answer. That's a masculine answer that makes a man go like,
No. Let me be honest with you. Before I found the person that I'm with right now, that was a question that I asked every woman on a date. And when she answered like that, she was instantly
Even if that's the case, how you truly feel, you still shouldn't.
Man,
like,
you
asked me to be.
But when
letting you know why that is a problem.
Hey, we got a question in the back. What's up?
I have a statement first.
Go ahead.
Y'all don't like this. It's
Of course not.
kind of
Of course me.
the
I'm not gonna like
male
this.
ego that can't handle that answer of no, we don't need a man.
That's-
That's the male ego.
That's nothing to do with
And I
ego.
say that.
That's coming from single women.
That's nothing to do with ego.
That's coming from when people who can't get a
For
man.
instance, you and Gloria are married, right?
Just keep it.
And
What?
Let's not.
you and Gloria are married, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all are great. Y'all love each other. Happy family.
100%.
Glory, no, who do I want to die?
You can anyone. Go ahead.
You die.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Gloria is still living, correct?
Mhm.
She's still going to provide for the family, correct?
Yep.
You're not there. She's still successful, correct?
She gonna get some money when I die.
But you're not here anymore.
So
she doesn't need you anymore, correct?
I'm dead. Of course.
Yeah, but
she
she-
me.
Oh, okay.
But you can't use death
You
as
can
a
use
reason.
death.
You
That is
can't
a-
use death as a
use that.
You take a
How can
shot.
you use
That was
that?
terrible.
How can you use that?
No, Shanice.
Y'all's reasoning for why men and women need each other is what? Y'all have each other now. Someone
If I die, of course.
We need women to procreate.
Okay. What other than procreation?
I'm not done. So then,
Yo,
she's
in
still
trouble.
living, thriving, doing her thing, even though you're not here, correct? So, does she still need a
A
man?
man. Name people, you know people, I'm pretty sure that man who died and they end up remarrying or getting.
But I'm saying, does she need?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
So can I ask a question?
Yes,
So other than
Do you know how bad it will be to now have that void going of someone like me that her relationship with to be gone? So that part thing that was about that was what fulfilled her all these years was having a partner, which is a man. That is completely gone now. There's a part of her that's completely gone.
Okay.
That is a need for you now because that is what you live your entire life. That is a need. If my wife left and died, I'm going to need a woman again. That whole part of me has completely left. I have no woman no more. And all that was a part of me is my wife is my life. I will die if I take a bullet. So if she was to leave, if I have a love for somebody that hard, you think I do not need that? That's crazy.
But that's that.
No, and then you're talking about death.
But I'm saying, you probably won't be able to create that again, correct?
No, but you're not looking for that again.
But you just said you're trying to fill that void.
A woman, I won't be looking for my wife because there's nobody will ever be that again. Like, what is her made her her? And there was nobody else that can be her. Like, nobody else can be me. You can get someone that's similar, but it'll never be me. Everybody's different. DNA is different. Like, that to me was an absolutely
So I
horrible.
have a question. Besides procreation, what does a woman need?
That's number one. Be fruitful, multiply, and do it.
Besides
Yeah.
procreation,
Multiply.
what does a woman need a man for? I just want to hear your answers.
You just told me you need the money, provide, protect, security.
Financial, I mean,
Well, okay, but what if a woman? So
so-
this woman has already. She can provide for her because no, we won't use their example because of course he needs her. They're used to being together.
Right.
But let's talk about somebody that's already single,
Okay,
right?
okay.
That they've never been married, nothing.
Okay.
And they've already figured out how to provide for themselves on their own.
Okay.
Right? And say they don't want kids. Just an example. Say they don't want kids. So there's no need to procreate, right? So what other reason does she need to have a man there besides just wanting one there?
Every woman still wants that extra level of security, regardless.
What if she got
It's
a
things
pistol?
that you can't do that a man can't.
Y'all ain't gonna shoot shit.
What if she got
If you got a pistol, time out. If you got a pistol, why you waking me up in the middle of the night to go handle it?
Who waking you up?
You gonna
We're talking about a single woman. She's single. She don't have no man.
You call the police before you gotta use that pistol.
So I might.
Yeah.
Most more like
Most niggas are gonna go shoot the nigga first
and then call the police
So
second.
what I'm saying, she's single. What does she need
Yeah,
besides
that's
what does she need the man for? Besides that, like, that's what I'm saying.
See, the biggest problem.
There's a difference between needing somebody
We gonna
and wanting
go into this
somebody.
question real quick. And the first thing, the biggest issue is everything can always go back to financial. That's the issue. But go ahead.
Why does everything have to be 50-50? Like, why it just can't be like, I'm doing what I'm doing, you doing what you doing? Like, we just like we be
It's crazy to me. You want 50-50. You
Why
want 50-50, but when we divorce, you want all of it.
Facts.
What you want all of it?
If she makes $600,000 a year and got 40 acres, I don't give a fuck. It's cool, my girl.
Right.
Got bread. It's cool.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, bro. Like, you want, we go 50-50, but when you divorce, you want all of it?
Yeah, no.
How about you keep your half and I keep my half? Do it 50-50.
How about you keep what you came into this relationship with?
Well, honestly, most women don't want to go 50-50 at all. They want you to spend all your money.
Yeah,
They don't
right,
spend
of
nothing.
course.
It's,
Of course.
we don't want to be 50-50.
Yeah, but then when you divorce, you want half my job.
You want half of everything.
Like you did half my job. Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and say that that's not true. I'm not gonna lie and say that's not true.
Yeah,
That
you
is
want to
true.
shoot with me in the gym? You ain't getting that. But prenup. But think about this. Look what Kevin Samuels just brought out of us.
Oh my God.
We just everybody into Kevin Samuels just came out here in a minute. But the end of the day, I want to say rest in peace to this man. Like, no matter what, the man didn't deserve to be deceased, to die.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And to celebrate that to me is a problem. And I think that's the biggest problem.
Just him having his own opinion.
Our community, that gotta change. Like, we have to stop getting mad at one's opinion when we express it every damn day on social media with stuff we don't like. Everybody got an opinion. This stuff has to be learned how to be controlled because social media, I think, is the death of our culture for sure. We're the trendiest culture where everybody want to be like us, and we see that, and we are honestly, we're entertaining the world, but we're looking dumb in the process. Like, we're entertaining them and they're laughing at us. They're not laughing with us. And that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? So, that's going to go into the next segment that we're going to have on the next podcast. It's going to be called What the Fuck is Wrong with Black People? And so, it's going to be some uncomfortable conversation that we don't want, but it has to happen. And I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. Thank you for your opinion, your strong opinion. I love it though. We need it. We need it. You know what I'm saying? And Dex, thank you for coming on. D, you're now part of this. Hey, introduce D is actually part of the podcast now, along with Miss Neek Nicole, who's not here on this actual podcast today, so she'll be back on the next one. We appreciate y'all. Make sure to subscribe at the bottom. Hit that like button. Let us know about the comments. We love y'all. Be damn. We out.